Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Dunes of Utapau. I am Colin Putty, and I am joined, as always, by Ben, Marshall, and Chris. Hello.
Pleased to be here, Callum.
Hi
Good.
there.
So, Chris, would you like
Where
Go
is Cedric?
Cedric hopefully will be joining us later, but in case he isn't, we're going to completely ignore that he exists.
As usual.
As usual.
He's leaning against a wall.
Chris, you were in the thick of it last week, so could you recap for us what happened?
Okay, well, we landed, new planet, and we immediately took a detour down an alley and got ganked. Really badly.
Immediately. It took you a couple hours to go down the alleyway.
Well, yeah, but once we were there, we just started getting fucked up. Jackson got stabbed twice and almost died.
Yeah,
I rolled so many medicine checks, I'm going to be trying for my doctorate. Beyond that, we went down into the sewers, fought some more creatures, we found a crystal that I purified.
I almost died again.
A necklace. Yeah, we encountered who I think is going to be our first rival of all things. She seemed to flee the scene as soon as I did anything to her, so...
You're just that scary, though.
And don't judge a Jedi by his face and gross structures. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But basically, we decided to go hit up a hospital because, some of our injuries were pretty grievous, and that's where we ended up leaving off.
At the end, it turned out we'd all been dead the whole time, and the ghosts were the real people.
Yep.
So when do we fight our fourth ghost?
This is the epilogue.
Oh my god! I'm getting like lung cancer as soon as we started recording.
So one little
Hope you don't become immortal.
That you've recently noticed while you were in the medical center, Merkava, is that as you purified that item last episode, the darkness inside you began to grow, and you definitely felt your connection to the Force weaken. And you can no longer sense any energy coming out of the necklace in Cedric's pocket.
Oh, okay.
But more on topic, Merkava is in bacta with comlinks, and Jackson decided not to go into bacta and is planning to do something with Kasari, right?
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 I think so, yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. It's something you decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of up to you, too, Kasari, because I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to do right now.
Oh, well, what am I?
Aren't we going to the compound?
What am I trying to do? No,
Yeah.
You just raised a very good question. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Maybe I should have asked you.
Why am I even here? What's life?
I think Cedric already
Ben was
wandered
right.
off.
We don't have time to be immortal. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I am going to say that I welcome Jackson to come along. I mean, I don't really have any authority to tell him that he can't.
You are a Jedi, and I am just a Republic.
Yeah, but I don't think I think Padawans don't really realize how that they technically could give an order like that. I'm not even sure if they could. Like, it changes. Like, during wartime, maybe, but this isn't really, like...
Technically, Merkava is Jackson's boss right now. That's basically the only command structure that exists here.
Like if you were a soldier in the Republic military, maybe I'd be able to give you an order, but that's a little sketchy. Because I'm not a Jedi
Dare you
Knight.
disrespect my service?
Are you an active member of the Republic military?
I would assume so.
What? I thought you were a smuggler.
I mean, did I not join the Republic military? And,
wait, you're an active
whatever?
member of the Republic. Do you even know what those words mean when they're strung together like that?
During the last war, you were, like, in slavery.
Yes.
And even if you were in the last war, what do the words active member mean to you?
That you are actively a part of the Republic.
So you're on a mission right now with the Republic military. What's their paycheck?
Actually, technically he's right. Actually, he is.
This is the Republic mission.
Okay, but he's a freelance. He's not a soldier.
Yeah.
What's your rank if you're a soldier?
General.
Okay.
That's going to be a deception check.
So now that we've gotten to the heart of that issue, I will say that yeah, he can come with me.
Where are you going?
We were gonna go to the. We were gonna scout out that. We're gonna scope it out. Scope it out. We're gonna scope out the camp where the rebels are, or where the sort of separatist faction is hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and we were originally gonna do it with Cedric, but I don't know what happened to him.
I think Cedric wandered off already.
Okay. Yeah. So wait, is that? Actually, do we know what happened to Cedric, buddy, or will he be with us, like just being controlled by you?
No, he's not here right now. You don't know where he's gone, but he's not here.
Okay, so he just wandered off while I was getting some treatment.
You haven't seen him, so you're not sure.
Okay.
He could have been kidnapped, killed.
Oh fuck!
I think we need to find
I
Cedric.
assume the worst. No.
I don't know. Is your recklessness going to assume the worst?
I don't know if that. No, I don't think so. I'm reckless. I don't just make wild claims.
As I go to a nurse and be like, "Who kidnapped Cedric?"
She looks at you and says, "Who's Cedric?"
I don't know. I was just playing a game.
What? No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Troy tilts his head at you before.
I feel the ghost of Ita.
How do you know Ita?
That was out of character. I say we should we should head on ahead. I'm sure Cedric will catch up with us, and I give Jackson a sneering
maybe
smile.
We'll catch up with him.
Sure, wherever he is.
All right, yeah, let's go.
No need to tell Master Merkava, and I just I say that we head out.
Sure.
So Jackson, like last time, you know that the coordinates that she gave you for the separatist compound is past the black market. There are a couple ways you can get there, but the only road is through the black market.
All right, so let's go through the black market, shall we? Maybe I can buy something while we're in there.
I say, the black market, huh? Sounds exciting! And I say, I agree. Let's go. Let's go through there.
All right. I'm on comms, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were
Do I hear
unconscious.
this?
No, he's just, he's light activity right now. He's not quite in the coma state. Yeah, you hear basically everything, unless you guys choose to shut off the comms.
We have our comms on all the time, even when we're just right next to each other?
Okay, no, that's a good point. So you didn't hear this conversation. It's up to you guys when you put them on.
All right.
We're like 13-year-olds. We're like, hey, Jackson, can you hear me?
Maybe you want Master Merkava to know. Or
I literally
Knight
just
Merkava.
said I didn't. Okay. So I say,
Can I flip Jesse to have them have their comms on? No, I'm kidding.
I say, let us go and make a beef sandwich, if you know what I mean. No, let's go through the black market.
Okay, so
I like beef.
Ita, you haven't. Ita, my bad.
Damn.
Jackson, you haven't frequented this part of town that often, so. No matter where you're trying to go, I think I'm going to have you make an easy core world's knowledge check to make sure you don't go down the wrong alleyway.
Okay.
Before you do that, tell me where you're trying to go.
To the compound.
Directly there? You don't want to look around? I thought you said you wanted to buy stuff.
I mean, what would there be to buy?
The black market on Corellia, on Incarnate City specifically, has pretty much everything. That's kind of been the big animosity surrounding it, is even though everybody else is starving, it seems like the black market still has access to food they can sell at ridiculously high prices. Gear.
Okay.
Drugs.
Do they happen to have a stim pack salad?
A stim pack salad? There is, they have what I would call, rations. They have little portions of meat.
Can I ask around the vendors to see if anyone knows of anybody who has, in specific, a stim pack salad?
Okay, now stim pack salad isn't actually a thing.
Oh, damn.
So you could. You're unlikely to get a response.
Oh. Well then, in that case,
Turns out it's
I'm gonna ask if they know of any armorers in the black market.
Who are you asking this to?
The first vendor I walk upon.
Okay, roll an easy core rules knowledge check to see if you can even make it to the black market.
Oh shit. We're not even there yet. You can do it, buddy.
Okay, you make it to the black market without any interruptions, and you even make it there in good time. You come across the first vendor. He seems to be selling what seem to be squirrels, like a kebab stuck on a stick. Very skeevy individual. And you're trying to figure out where the armorers are in the black market. Is that right?
Yes, I would like to purchase some armor.
Roll an average difficulty streetwise check to see if you can convince him to talk to you. He says, look, bud, I don't know you for Adam. I know a few guys who can hook you up with some armor, but I don't think they're your type, if you know what I mean. Maybe I could refresh my memory a little bit.
I slide 5 credits onto the table.
He laughs at you and says, thanks for the tip, buddy. Have a good day.
How rude.
You gonna take that? I say to him. I grab the black market merchant by the neck and I say, "You'll give us the information we want."
Roll an average coercion check. Also, I think
little teenage girl.
I think that's pretty reckless.
You said it was triggered today. I thought I'd do the work for you.
Cool. I'm glad. Awesome. This doesn't sound very enthusiastic, though. Roll an average difficulty coercion check. It's peaceful Taurus music for this very violent Black City. Black City? Black Market.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
I'm gonna back this conversation up.
My bad.
What's the difficulty on this?
Average.
Here we go. Actually, can I? Sorry, that might have sounded weird. Can I use? 1 second. I'm gonna try out. Oh, this is very cool music. I like this. Okay. Can I use my intense focus maneuver?
Could you read that for me?
Perform an intense focus maneuver, suffer 1 strain, and upgrade the ability of the next skill check once.
I'll let you do it once per scene, if that's out of combat.
Okay, sounds good. So, I suffer 1 strain. I'll add that in a second.
Do you want to use Destiny on this?
No, I think I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Well, no success, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to do with the triumphant advantage?
That's a good question. So failure in this case means he isn't going to give us the information, right?
Yeah. He's not going to give you He's not going to give you exactly what you're after. You could use those advantage and try to maybe send you somewhere.
I don't like the sound of that. Okay, can I use the I'm gonna use the triumph to say that he gives us some sort of information, and the advantage to say, if this is overreaching, tell me. The advantage to say that he's scared of me enough that he doesn't try to backstab me.
Okay, I'm gonna say he's very scared. He's obviously, he notices kind of who you are and doesn't want to get in any trouble. So he says, "Hey, look, pal, gal, if you just put me down, I'll tell you something. All right? I'm not actually connected in this market. I'm just selling my shit. I know nobody. I ain't got no connections. But I tell you what, if you head deeper into the city, there are armorers, there are weaponsmiths all over the place. I'm sure you can't miss them. But if you're looking for the really good stuff, if you're looking for the really good armor on this planet, you'll go to Corellia City. They have some really upmarket armorers in Corellia City. And they're even off the black market. They're on the high street. That's what I would recommend.
I I switch to my normal demeanor and I say, "Thank you. You've been such a help."
Yeah. No, please, you're driving away the business, okay?
You're driving away the business.
He hands Jackson one of the squirrels on a stick and says, "Here, on the house. Account of your scary friend over there."
Thank you. Sorry, are you hungry?
I'm starving.
I hand Kasari the squirrel.
I eat it. The grease gets everywhere, and I stare at the black market merchant.
Make an easy resilience check.
Oh no.
But you do heal 2 wounds.
Damn it!
Well, no wounds to heal, unfortunately. Do I heal strain? Or probably not?
No. This is not a relaxing meal, let me tell you.
So relaxing.
You might heal strain if this resilience check is really good.
Turns out I really like fried squirrel.
Right.
It's my thing, okay?
Damn.
Damn.
Except we still fail.
Did you say average?
Easy.
Easy. Oh.
Oh, wait, no, I thought you had already rolled.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's pretty much the normal kind of stick eating that you're used to. And it's pretty cathartic, so yeah, you do heal 1 strain.
Awesome.
Are you gonna leave this poor man alone?
Yeah, I decide to leave him and I wave goodbye.
He waves back, like, scared that if he didn't, you would kill him.
Alright, deeper into the black
Unlimited!
market.
Oh, yeah, what?
As you go deeper into the black market, you notice that there are a lot of kind of shops that have just been put together recently that are selling food. Like, usually you can see that these are stands. Usually in the black market, they're back alley shops and kind of storefronts, but there are a few food stands, lots and lots of food stands actually in the black market.
I'll stop at one of them.
Okay, this one is selling fried vegetables, some corn, potatoes.
Potatoes!
How much for some fried potatoes?
That'll be 100 credits per potato.
That's an awful lot.
Ain't nowhere else you get food on Corellia right now.
I see like 5 other food vendors right around you.
And they're all selling it at ridiculous prices, you notice when you look at the signs.
You fucked good.
Look, kid, I'm not a jewelry store. There's not much to look at. Either you're buying or you're not buying. It's really easy.
It is real easy. Why are you being so unreasonable?
Do you say that?
No, I don't.
Oh,
It's a joke.
I'm gonna let you make a negotiation check.
What's the cheapest item you have?
Oh no, that was a bad idea!
He reaches into the bottom of a bag and pulls out a really shriveled kind of green potato and says, "It's cooked. 5 credits."
Nah.
Suit yourself. He throws it on the floor.
Alright, let's go find some armor. Unless you want to buy something, you're sorry.
No, I just had a meal. I'm good. I mean, I say, wait, so why are we getting... Do you need armor? Do you even have the money for armor? How much money do you have?
I got like 700 credits. I think I could buy some better clothes. Some that actually have some sort of soak or defense.
I mean, I doubt that you're going to be able to afford it, but I say we shouldn't spend more than half an hour on this trip. So let's do it quickly.
Alright, I go up to him. Do I find any armorers?
Yeah, sure. If you spend some time, it probably would take you like 15 more minutes to really like case the place and find exactly what you're looking for. But you find a storefront with some, which is obviously it doesn't like say Johnny's Armor up front, but when you poke your head in, you notice a few suits and stuff like that. It's clearly high grade though. This is some good shit. This might not be This is not your lowbrow armor. They've taken this from the military. This is clearly some, some high-level stuff.
Oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford that. Do you have any heavy clothing by chance, Johnny?
This isn't... Okay. Johnny says, he like, pulls his collar. He's like, well, no.
Are you propositioning me?
We could order something for you, but there's a lot of tailors on the high street. I don't know why you come to the black market looking for some clothes. Unless you're looking for them, black market clothes.
What does that mean?
He's talking about a gimp suit.
Oh.
Oh,
What the fuck?
What kind of armor you got?
What kind of armor we got? Well, what kind of armor are you looking for?
Just some to give me a little bit defense, you know?
Defense? That's what all armor's for.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what kind of armor are you looking for? Gonna need to
I think
narrow
we're
it
stuck
down
in
a
a
little
feedback loop, Marshall. We gotta put him down.
You gotta narrow it down a little bit. You can't just say you're looking for defense. That's what all my armor does.
I'm looking for something cheap.
I'm looking for something to defend myself with.
Alright, I tell you what. You want something cheap? He pulls out like was clearly like Republic military grade armor, but it's got this giant gash through the center of the chest. I'll give you a good discount on this piece. Really, it'll keep you nice and warm.
Do you happen to have any anything that's not busted?
Not busted? Yeah, I got plenty of stuff that's not busted, but I need a description. And it's not cheap.
How about...
How hard would it be to repair that armor?
Apparently we have comms on.
Did you guys put the comms on?
I guess I'll page them to see what's up.
Yo, dog, how's it going?
Just chilling here in the bacta.
This is increasingly boring. Have
you got your Nintendo?
I left it on the ship.
Anyway, do you want
I don't think it's bacta proof anyway.
It is.
Do you have any adverse environment gear?
Oh, jeez, that's some really specific stuff, kid.
You wanted me to be specific.
Yeah, no, I think this is a marketed improvement. And he goes in the back for a little bit, and he comes back out with what looks to be like a biosuit, and he says, it's not quite your standard stuff, but the military use this every now and then. It's pretty good. It protects against the environment. It's not going to protect against much else.
Out of character, would it still have the soak?
No.
Oh. Damn. Then I don't really want it.
He says, well, why'd you ask for adverse environmentalist gear if you're not looking to go into some dangerous environments? And he puts it back on the shelf.
Do you have any padded armor then?
And he grabs. He says, well, first of all, the Republic suit I just had was padded armor, but I have some.
It was broken.
Well, I have. You asked for cheap. All right, and he brings out the exact same suit, but it's not broken. But remember, kid, that this is, you know where I got this.
How much?
He says it's gonna be 750 credits.
Any chance I could bring that down?
Is that all you're saying to him?
I'm gonna ask Kasari if she wants to show a little bit of what she showed for the fried squirrel.
Whoa!
You can't just sit Kasari on people like an attack dog.
Well, I don't have Kato to do it.
How much is she charging? How much is he charging?
750.
750 for padded armor?
Yeah.
I would just say, don't buy from here. Even if I succeed on a negotiation or coercion check, we're only gonna probably get him down to like 600 max, maybe 500. I'm not that good at it, so.
Yeah, I'll negotiate with him.
It's gonna be streetwise because this is a black market deal. So, make a streetwise check against his. That would be 2 challenge and 1 difficulty. Do you want to use Destiny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
If he's using the sheet I gave him, we are fucked.
No, that's not too bad. Oh, I opened Notepad instead of calculator. Also flip that Destiny die.
This is a small pool.
He says, "Alright kid, I got a smart ass tax around here. You want the armor? It's gonna be 780.
Fuck you.
Fuck you!" And he pulls out his blaster and says, "Get the fuck out my shelf."
Alright.
I think we should leave Jackson.
Yeah. None of these people are good people.
We're a black market. What do you expect? Now get the fuck out my shop.
I say, what did you expect?
I expected them to know me. This is my home planet.
From Jack, kid.
I don't know. He said he doesn't know you from Adam. Or no, that was the last guy.
This guy doesn't know you from Jack, leader of the world famous Jackers.
I love it.
Whatever. Let's go to the compound. Maybe we'll find Cedric there.
You guys go to the compound?
Yeah, fuck this place.
Yeah, I go to the
Or
compound.
go in that direction. That Jackson make an easy core rules knowledge check. You take a good 40 minutes to get out of the black market. You've so far been out for about an hour and a half. And you notice as you're walking towards where you think the compound is, you start to go downwards into what seems to be a tunnel. Do you carry on walking?
What do you think, sorry?
Me? You're the one leading us. Is this the way is this the way there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, then let's continue.
Alright.
As you go further down into the tunnel, Jackson, you start to realize that you're in one of the Corellian tram lines. Or you're heading down into one.
I feel like I've led us astray.
No, well, you also know that you are still heading in the right direction, according to the coordinates.
Do you tell me that this is a tram line?
Yeah, that, like, I said that to you, Kasari.
Okay.
This doesn't...
I say that, but you're sure this is leading there?
It following the coordinates, yes.
Okay, well...
But I had always figured...
We should just watch out for any trams. Are there places for us to jump out of the way if a tram comes through?
Yeah, it's pretty wide. It's pretty wide, and the tram is on it's like a monorail, so it's quite slim.
Okay. Then I say we.
You also know that it's like past 8 o'clock, so they're probably only going to be on the hour now.
I say we just walk on the side so that we avoid it, and yeah, we go.
All right, yeah. I'll take my gun out just to be safe.
Okay. There are a few lights, like every couple of meters on the ceiling, so it's quite a dimly lit tunnel, but it's still lit, so you can see your way around. And after a couple of minutes of walking, you can see 2 men in the distance on each side that are on either side of the tram line, and they clearly got some pretty sweet blasters on their waist. They don't see you yet.
I say I got a bad feeling about these guys. I think we should try to slip past them if at all possible.
Yeah. Would it be at all possible?
Yeah, you'd have to probably go. You'd probably have to go on the tram line, like on the tram rail to avoid them, but there's a little bit of an indent from the two sides to the middle, so you could probably like just crouch down in the middle and get past them if you were able to stealth.
All right, what time is it?
Well, 8:30.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Both of you.
Because if it was 6 o'clock, no way.
No, because he knows that they come on the hour, so that's what I think he was asking.
Yeah. And I figured doing this will take less than 30 minutes, so.
You guys are gonna make stealth checks against 1 difficulty.
Wow. Okay. Is that thing where you look at the profile for the enemy and you realize they're really shit at something they're about to do? That would be the first time
turns out they're not really good at their job as guards.
Maybe they're not guards. You don't know. You jump to conclusions.
I didn't jump to shit. I don't know who they are. I just don't want to.
You're the one who suggested stealthing past them. That's not the reckless or enthusiastic thing to do.
That's fair, but
no, it's not. It's not. Don't worry. Don't heed my words. My words are never to be heeded.
I'm complicated. I like sneaking. I'm bad at it. It's something I like doing.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't do enough sneaking in the last campaign.
That's failed.
That's because I suck. Although you suck. Goddamn, sorry.
Okay. So.
But they like me with the advantage.
Is that why you want to use the advantage?
It's another one of my friends.
I mean, could it? Like, no, I have a feeling they're gonna catch you, Kasari, and I think maybe if it makes them more vulnerable to a deception check.
They catch. So they notice. So what the one? So you guys, I assume, went on either side. Like, did you go together, or did one of you go on the left side and one of you go on the right?
We probably went on opposite sides.
Yeah.
That way.
So the one. Yeah, the one opposite to you, Kasari, notices and says, "Hey, what are you doing there? You're entering Jacker territory. You gotta pay the toll."
I get up and I say,
Oh, my bad. A Jedi. I'm sorry. This hole is free for Jedis. My deepest apologies if I've offended you.
Damn.
Kasari likes this. I say, oh, no problem. No problem. A lot of people come through here?
The Separatist headquarters is a little ahead, so there's reasonable foot traffic from people that don't want to get ratted on, so we make decent money.
What do you know about the Separatists?
Not much. They're a political party. They have connections, so we don't trust them too much, but they don't bother us.
Okay. I say, well, thanks for your time. I'll just be heading through. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, lady. And watch out. It's pretty dark down here.
Does that sound like does he do that in a tone that sounds like a threat or a genuine warning?
A genuine warning.
Is it like, watch out, you might trip, or is it like, watch out, you never know when someone might come up from behind you?
It is actually the second one, you think, but not in a like, I'm gonna be the one coming up behind you kind of thing. Just that
who else would be down here besides you guys?
Like I said, the Separatist headquarters is up ahead, and like I said, I've never really trusted them.
Okay. Have they given you a reason not to trust them?
Well, the other two political parties on Corellia don't seem to have the connections. You don't tend to hear their names in our circles. So, I don't know. Just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I gotcha. Well, have a good night, boys. And are there girls?
Yeah, you too. No, it's just 2 men.
Oh, okay. Have a good night, boys.
Hey, me too.
I have a slight stroke, and then I keep walking.
You can see kind of a door on the left-hand side immediately after you go past them. That seems more well-lit than anything else in the tunnel. And Jackson, you're coming up on the coordinates.
Okay. I'll wait for Kasari to reach me.
Yeah, I get to him and I say, "Whew, okay, that was exciting."
So what happened?
They just let me go.
Kill him?
No, what? No.
I figured if they caught you, you would have had to kill him to get out of there. I'm sorry.
No. One, you can fight people without killing them. There's plenty of ways to skin a cat. One of them is you decide you're not gonna skin a cat, because that's fucked up. Who would skin cats? But the point is, no, they apparently respect Jedi, or fear them, or maybe a combination of the two. They just let me through.
Oh, cool. Well, anyways, we're coming up on our coordinates here.
Okay, I say, I'm still conflicted over whether we should just be upfront with these guys and just say, hey, we wanted to meet you, because they want us to. Well, the fucking senator just wants us to kill these bitches, which.
Well, she didn't say that.
But we all agreed that the connotation, the implication, you know. Okay.
Honestly, I don't even. This isn't really our business. Like.
Well, we've made it our business, but I would say that. We
could always turn back, say the coordinates were bad.
I say no. What? I want to investigate this. If these people are, you know, if they're legitimate, if they have a legitimate gripe with the Republic, and they are not doing anything illegal, then, which I think is unlikely at this point.
No, I'm just laughing. It wasn't related to what you said. Don't take that as info. I was just laughing about it. Another thing.
Okay. If these guys are just have genuine gripes with the Republic and they're not doing anything illegal, then I think we should talk to them about you know how we can help them from being slaughtered, because the senator is going to send more people. And if they are doing shady things, we should try to stop them. Either way, I think we should talk to them. So yeah, I continue to head along.
All right. Okay, I'll follow her.
As you go into the alcove, you notice that you can turn right, and there seems to be a long passageway of tunnels on the right, or there is a kind of really sturdy metal door in front of you with a slot for eyes. You know, the eye slot that you see in some doors.
Oh, okay. Like an iris scanner?
Like a panel where they can slide it and see you.
Oh, those. Okay. I say, before we actually go up, I say, Jackson, you're actually pretty good at sneaking, I realize, as I looked at his last roll. You know, I've been cut between whether we should sneak up or whether we should bust in. Busting in's more my style, but do you want to sneak around and see if you can find anything covert while I go in through the front door?
Sure.
Okay. That way, if they, you know, if they do have something hidden, you can find it, and if they just tell us up front, I can find it. Either way, we'll cover both fronts. So, yeah. You go off.
All right. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you always.
The Force will free me.
Oh God. was that your chanting, master? I knock on the door.
Okay, 1 second. Well, the panel slides open, and Jackson, you feel like you're pretty safely hidden. The panel slides open, and there's kind of a aged, wrinkled set of eyes looking back at you. So, and he, in a male voice, asks, "Who is it?"
I say, my name is Kasari Lassiter. I came here to talk to you today.
Not many people come here to talk to us. What's up?
Well, I wanted to learn a little more about your organization and see if there's anything I can do to help.
How did you learn about this place?
I heard about it through the grapevine.
Ah, yes, that fucking grapevine. Do you want to roll something to try and convince him that you're, on his side and actually want to help him?
Sure. Would it be charm or deception?
Probably charm, okay. Unless you are deceiving them.
Well, like I told you, it depends on what I find. Like if I find they actually are doing really shitty stuff, I'm not on their side. But if I find out that they're genuinely nice guys and they're just voicing their opinion, then maybe I am. I don't know. So I'll roll charm. It does. I don't think it matters.
It's an easy difficulty, but you can tell he's clearly on edge, so it's gonna have 2 setback.
Oh shit.
Do you want to use Destiny?
I will use the destiny.
Very nice.
Do it. Unleash your power upon me.
Do it now!
Oh yes.
Oh, very nice. So he says.
Ready to do my job?
So he says to you, "Yeah, you seem like one of them goody two-shoes types. Although I don't feel too comfortable about letting such a young girl wander around the compound unattended. So I'm gonna stick with you if that's okay."
Thank you. Very kind.
And he opens the door.
I say to him, "So is this a dangerous compound? If you're worried about a girl being accosted around here?"
It's not so much accosted. I just, there's some like parental stuff. Just, don't want to get in trouble if you trip and fall.
Okay, so there's, okay, like some pits and stuff.
We don't have insurance. Nobody's supposed to know about this place.
I got you. No, I ain't gonna get up in your.
Would I be able to sneak into the door?
Shots about that. What?
Into the door? You could,
through
but
the door.
I would
Just ram into the door.
I would try climbing or something, doing something sneaky like.
You could try to follow Kasari to the door, but you do know that that's going to be a little bit more crazy, and it might have some complications.
And,
all right, fine.
I don't know you. I don't know you, bitch. If you get caught.
I'll try and find some other way through.
Okay, well, do you want to do that now, or do you want Kasari to interact first?
Let's go with Kasari.
Okay. So Kasari, you walk in, and the first room you notice is a guard room. It's quite small. There's a few cameras. You can see in the corner of one of the cameras a little shadow that's Jackson shaped. But the guards don't seem to have noticed it. Then, if you wanna, you can move on to the next room, which seems to be a corridor into a much larger kind of meeting room.
Yeah, I continue.
Okay, so when you walk into the meeting room, there seem to be 12 people in frank discussion, and they all hush as soon as you enter the room. And one of them appears to stand out amongst the rest. He's a very slight man, very pale, very slender, and his face is very aged. And he whispers into one of his aide's ears before walking towards you and extending his hand. "Hello, I'm Counselor Jonathan Creed."
I say, good to meet you, Padawan Kasari Lassiter.
How can I help you today?
Honestly, I was just looking to find out a little more about what's going on around here, and to see if this is an organization in need of help or that deserves help, if you know what I mean.
Yes, we are in difficult times. Usually we just put our causes across, and I'm a counselor on the Corellia Council. I'm a counselor for the city. And usually it's very civil, it's very normal, and we just put across our causes. Last couple of years we've been fighting to get free of the shackles of the Republic, but lately it's been much more pressing. Half of the planet is starving, millions are dying every day, and we're trying to organize relief efforts and ways to try and solve the problem, but it's not going well. We might have to resort to drastic measures.
Who do you feel is at fault for the starvation?
I think it has to lay at the feet of... Oh, wait a minute. Do you mean, like, who's causing it, or, like, who's letting it continue? You know what I mean?
Both.
Okay. So he says, well, obviously, every report we've had in the councilors puts it on one group. I'm afraid that's top secret, but you know, it's very obvious to us who's causing the starvation, but I think the blame for its continuation has to lie at the feet of Senator Stevens. She's been fantastic over the last few years, but she's too slow. Millions of Corellians are dying every day, and she's doing nothing. She's just letting it go through the Senate.
I forget, did the senator tell me if, did the senator tell me about this top secret enemy?
Yeah, she said it was the Jackers. He doesn't know how cleared you are.
I say, and how do you feel what would, if you were in the senator's position, what would you have done by now?
I would have organized the local police and militia and taken on the jackers. They've got a compound on Corellia. We know where their satellite is. We can take them down and stop the jacking. And for one thing, I wouldn't have brought it up in the Senate. We didn't need their help. We never need their help.
Did the senator tell us why she hasn't just done that? Why she hasn't just moved in on the compound and removed the jackers from play?
She didn't exactly say, but you do remember her saying that she thinks the solution is to set up the blockade, and she needs the Senate's authority for that.
Wouldn't the blockade just increase the starvation?
Not kind of like an anti-blockade, if you know what I mean. Like targeting specific parts in space where the jacking often happens.
Okay.
And setting up safer
Okay.
routes.
So basically just an incredible, strong patrol on the space around Corellia.
Yeah, pretty much. An unprecedented level, honestly. You even just as an averagely educated human being, you'd know that that's almost never happened in Republic space. Except maybe around Coruscant.
I say, how powerful are the jackers? Are you confident that the government has the resources to simply remove them?
From all I know, they're just I wouldn't say they're a local gang. They're part of the criminal exchange syndicate, but they don't get a lot of support. And they're active on a lot of planets, but from what I know, their Corellia division isn't huge. We could probably take them down with our resources. Hell, the Separatists have certain paramilitary resources, and anyway, those are plans that may never come to pass.
Well, are the Separatists planning on taking out the jackers?
Well, we're in preliminary stages, but we fear without the support of the council, we won't be able to do it. So we have another plan.
That sounded ominous. What's your other plan?
He looks a little surprised. Like, clearly, he is getting very little sleep these days, and he looks a little bit like, uh-oh, I've let something slip. And he says, oh, nothing. Anyway, we do need to get back to work, so if there's nothing that I can help you with.
Say, look, it's Jedi's jobs to help solve problems. What if I spoke? What if I tried to negotiate something with the jackers to get them to stop this, so that no one would have to shed any blood?
If you can get contact with them, we've tried, and they won't
I have
listen
two
to
buddies. Back in
Wait, what?
I'm not saying this to him, but I have two buddies back in the tunnel. I got contacts, bud.
He says,
I'm connected.
They're actually quite offended that we're accusing them of this. So they've been very.
That you're accusing them of stealing the supplies?
Yes, they don't admit to it.
So, do they have an alternative? Do they say who they think is stealing the supplies if they're not the ones doing it, according to them? Like, if they propose an alternative person who's doing it?
No, they've shut themselves up every time we've asked. They've always acted in offended and then refused to contact with us. We haven't really had much of a discourse. It's just mostly been us saying, "Can you stop?" and them saying, "We're not doing anything. Fuck off."
Well, you know what? It might be that because you guys are, even though you're separatists, you're still a part of the government here. They might not want to talk to you. They might be more comfortable talking to someone like me who isn't really a part of the government at all. I could try. I think I should try. If no one has to lose their lives, I think that's a much better option. And for all we know, maybe they are telling the truth and there's some other reason they can't tell you who's really doing it. Anyway, I'm not saying that that's likely. I do think the jackers are probably doing it, but I think the best option going forward is to start by I'll try to get in contact with them. Don't do anything rash in the next few days. Let me try to sort this out. I have some other associates who can help me with this. Let me try something first.
He says, "Give me a second," and he goes over to a few of the more senior-looking members of the room and has a whisper, and then comes back and says, "A few of our plans are time-sensitive, but we won't interfere in your negotiations with the Jackers, but we can't promise.
I know what that means, though. You're gonna interfere with my negotiations with somebody.
Why don't you roll a discipline? Yeah, it's discipline versus.
What am I rolling discipline for?
To kind of gain some insight into what he's just said. Roll it against one challenge and 2 difficulty. Do you want to use Destiny?
No.
Then I'm going to use Destiny. 2 challenge, 1 difficulty.
Oh shit.
No regrets. We had to save that 1 Destiny point for emergencies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only ask because I wanted to use it, and you're supposed to ask the player before you use it.
Haha! Suck it!
So you take 1 strain, having trying to suss this guy out.
Oh, my brain! I just start melting.
You notice 2 things. First of all, you can see that his how thin he is doesn't match his frame. He has clearly lost a lot of weight recently. He's clearly very nervous, very twitchy. Whatever the Jackers, whatever the Separatist plans are, they don't seem above board. But something else you notice is some very, very faint dark side force energy coming.
Coming from him?
Yeah.
With my knowledge, would that mean I think he is a... Is it possible that he's a Force user, or is it possible that a non-Force user has just been corrupted?
When you roll an int check with your Force... with the Force power check as well, like just a raw int check with your...
Oh, it wouldn't be lore?
Your Force die. You can do lore. We'll do lore as well, but add your Force die to it as well.
Okay.
You can use light side points for success or advantage. And it's going to be, I'd say, average.
Okay, well that's fine.
Are you going to use the dark side point for nothing?
Yeah, I'm not going to use the dark side point for nothing. I'll use the 2 advantage though for what I do. You have anything in mind, or?
No, I'm open to ideas.
Are
you open to ideas?
I'm open. I'm open. Usually on knowledge checks, I think it's better if the GM uses the advantage because I don't know what the fuck there is to know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'll use it, but you could also recover 2 strain before I
would rather get info.
Okay, so you don't know for sure, but there are definitely reports that you've seen in your studies of non-Force users giving off Force. Everyone has a Force energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there is a possibility that he's not a Force user. That's all I really
know.
Throw a rock at him.
Throw a rock at him?
While you're in discussion with him, I think we'll swap to Jackson because he might have an impact on the conversation. So Jackson, you're going around the tunnels and you can see a number of vents that will probably lead into the compound, but they're very small. You can fit in them, but just about, and you don't know what's in them. There's also other ways. There are some doors, but they're really locked. Also, at some point, you notice a vent on the floor. The vents you've been seeing have been on the roof and on the top of the walls and stuff, but there is one vent on the floor that's bigger, probably easier to fit into.
I'll try to go in that one.
Okay, so you head down into there, and it's really wide and open, and it seems to be just one room underneath the compound. And you hear a scuttling.
A scuttling? Can I see into this room through the vent?
It's pitch black.
Oh, fuck.
And you hear...
I don't like scuttling. They're resurrecting some sort of hell beast.
If only I had some way to light it. Destiny flip! Could I have like a light stick?
You can have a torch on you, yeah. If you flip
I was gonna have like a light stick that I could throw down there and light up the room.
I will give you a flashlight if you flip Destiny. The best I can give you. Also,
flashlight, go!
It's getting really late now, and Merkava,
Yes.
you're probably clear to leave.
Oh,
But
thank
it's really late, and they're like, if you want to sleep here, you can. Jackson, okay, when you put your flashlight down there, you can see a leg of what appears to be a giant spider.
Holy shit.
Alright. Real quick, can I calm over to them and ask them where they are so I can catch up?
Charles, can you roll Destiny for us?
Is Charles here? Oh, hey Charles.
Yeah.
I got the streamer mode on, so I don't know shit.
So Jackson, as you opened the oh, he's gone. As you opened the vent, you feel like you opened it in such a way that nobody really noticed.
Awesome.
Charles, so
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
roll Destiny.
Ah!
Oh. It's Destiny roll, right?
Yeah.
You fucked it up.
That's for Charles being a light side particle.
Okay, I'm not getting in that room with that giant spider.
Puss.
Total burst.
I am not getting in that room.
Jackson, you know that spiders are bigger on Corellia, so you know it might just be your common house spider.
Yeah, I'm not-
They're definitely cloning hell beasts.
Okay, if I were to shoot the spider, would they hear it?
Why don't you roll a simple knowledge education check? Simple means no difficulty dice. Probably.
I mean, it depends on how close they are.
Oh,
This is
God.
under the compound.
No. He just told you. No, you don't get to. I love how you're like, why'd you even roll if you're just gonna make up your own mind about it, regardless of the information the GM. No, it depends though.
Like, if they are far away, it depends where in the compound each.
Well, he.
So why roll
But he
if you've
just
already
told
made
you.
up your mind?
Will.
Yeah, yes, but the way he said it in the way he said it was like, oh, but of course they would hear it. I'm like, but it like. I
And
had
he
no
is the
information
GM,
of my location
so he
prior.
absolutely knows the truth of the matter. And
Yes.
he makes the truth of the matter. You can't debate with him.
I know this. I'm not
I also-
debating.
I said probably. So you could give it a go.
Please
It's up to you.
don't. Please don't.
Hey, if you say that while you're in conversation with Jonathan Creed, he's gonna get very like, what the fuck are you talking to?
I'd use a knife. I say that to Jonathan Creed, and he's like, what?
Oh, no, that makes sense. We'll tell him to use a knife, he says.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I knew you were assassinating somebody.
We're
I'm
not
gonna-
assassinating people.
Yeah, I'm gonna
bounty
back out of the
hunters.
event.
You gonna back out of the vent?
I'm gonna get out of the vent.
Not
I did-
triple roll.
Yeah, at this rate, is Cedric with me at the hospital then?
Yeah, Cedric, you went out for food and you come back and Merkava's there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Jackson, as you get out of the vent, you hear a popping, and if you look in the direction of the noise, you see that one of the cameras, security cameras on the wall, has broken.
How did it break?
You don't know that. You can go up to it and make a mechanics check if you want.
No, I'm just gonna leave it. I might accidentally fix it.
No, if you're not I guess if you failed, you could, yeah.
Like despair, you know.
Okay, I'm going to assume that Jackson hasn't done much, so we're going to cut to the other party. Merkava and Cedric. Merkava, I'm assuming you're going to leave the hospital.
Yeah.
Cedric's right outside. He's like...
Yeah.
Good as
Like-
new.
Like, I'm holding like a Chinese, as what would be a Chinese takeaway in this world.
Cedric, were you
Oh,
getting
Kurt,
pussy?
takeaway.
Did you get that from the
Were you
black
getting
market
pussy?
then? Because nobody else in Corellia is doing food.
No, just an empty box.
You,
Like,
oh yeah, you went to a Chinese and they were like, "We don't have any Chinese, but we have the boxes." And Cedric's like, "I'll fucking take it."
Just eating the boxes.
5 credits.
Alright. So, shall we go track down the, our compatriots then?
yeah, I thought you'd see where they went.
I thought you'd never ask.
Nah, alright. So
Like,
I
left
guess
to try and find food.
I guess I'll ring them on the comms.
You guys have the same coordinates that they do, so you could go the same way.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, we could go there, or
Okay,
we could
roll
also
on.
ring them on the comms, see where they're at.
Yeah, make sure we
Or you
don't
could
just.
do both.
Yeah, I guess we'll you know let's do both.
Ring, ring.
Yeah,
We'll talk and walk.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Well, I'm back in business, so I'll be coming in fun, guys. Where you?
Well, we're
I've got a
at the com-
takeaway box.
Oh, okay, we're at the compound.
Jackson, you
Sorry,
notice that
inside
answering your phone
and
has not
I-
broken stealth.
Oh shit.
No, it hasn't. You're fine. You're cool. They didn't
Oh,
notice.
awesome. Yeah. So we're
I'm
out.
glad you didn't think about that at all, though.
So we're at the compound. Kasari is inside, and I just saw the largest spider I think I've ever seen. I'm quite terrified.
Wait, she's inside alone.
Okay, so there was a
You
plan.
little 14-year-old girl, would you get over the spider?
Well, like if I go in there, it's probably going to attack me, and I don't want to like make a noise.
Well, she got in, no problem.
And
Well,
I'm a
she, like-
15-year-old girl.
Yeah, it can't be that big a spider.
Look, okay, so
Go
she
past it.
so
I didn't
so
actually
the
get
plan
past
was the plan was she was gonna bust down the door, go in and see what he's done. And I was gonna
it.
I was
That
gonna
was
hide out
not
here.
The
And see what-
plan.
Look, god damn it!
Something tells me that wasn't the plan.
I don't even know the plan. I was just gonna stay out here, try and find my way in, and I'm trying to find my way in, and
I'm so
it's not
glad I
going
brought
down.
Jackson, like sneaky guy extraordinary. I don't even know what the fuck the plan is, man. It sounded like
How
fun.
is this not breaking my?
At this point, they're trying to track the signal and they can't find you. They're like, I have no clue where the fuck this guy is.
With that advantage, can I know that they're trying to track my
This is-
signal?
no, that's their advantage.
Oh shit!
I'm not rolling for you. I'm rolling for other people.
Well, either way, where's Kasari?
Have you
I'm
seen
not
her?
100% sure.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The the last I saw her, she was being escorted in through the front door by the doorman.
Alright, listen, we'll be on our way shortly. Just don't get yourself killed.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
can't promise anything.
Then we'll hang up.
Holy! Did you guys just hear that?
Oh my god.
That's a spider!
No, I
Yeah, it just
turn
sounds
off
like
the
a really small
It's either a
spider in
spider
like a
or
bed.
all their guards running around trying to find you.
Jackson, you noticed that there are two eyes poking out of the grate that you just closed?
Oh god! I run!
Okay. Where are you
I'm
running
actually
towards the
impressed
front
that
door?
I'm impressed with Putty's fear that he was able to implement spiders into the mix.
It's mainly because I'm looking at it like Pennywise from It. So
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not really a spider for me. It's
Yeah,
a spider
yeah.
transformed into a clown. Which
Oh, I get it. From the Harry Potter thing.
Oh my god.
So Yeah, I'm gonna go try and find another vent.
Well, there are lots of vents on the top of the walls, but like I said, they're very small.
Okay, I'll just walk through to the end of the tunnel then.
At the end of the tunnel, you notice that there's a draining pipe.
Can I go in it?
Sure, it stinks.
I'll go in. Is the spider behind me?
You now stink. The spider is not behind you. On one side of the drain pipe, you notice that it leads out into the rural areas of Corellia. This leads out of the city. On the other side, you see that it leads into the toilets of the compound.
Go into the compound.
You'd have to squeeze through the toilet. Are you going to try to do that?
How much are you gonna stink after this?
Okay, fine. Let's get out of the drain pipe.
Okay, you still stink.
Let's go into the vent and try and stake them out.
Okay, make a hard acrobatics check to get into the vent.
We're gonna find you just dead in a ditch.
Motherfucker.
You mean athletics?
No, I mean acrobatics. Or coordination.
Oh, good. Coordination. I'm good at coordination.
It's all about contorting your body into tight spaces.
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
Not enough to get stuck, though.
Wait a minute.
Easily enough to get stuck.
You take 3 wounds.
Jesus
stuck.
Christ!
Jesus.
You're stuck now, so let's switch back to the other party.
Wait,
Actually,
wait,
let's switch back
I'm
to
stuck?
Kasari.
How
You're
am I stuck? I have to. Can I get to advantage to not be stuck?
No, you're stuck. You failed. Your 2 advantage can be that you can see into the compound from where you're stuck.
What do I see?
You see Kasari talking to an old man. Kasari, what are you saying?
I was just saying, well, okay, I'm gonna I now realize that there's some weird shit going on here, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to do what I just said. I'm gonna try to contact these guys and see if we can stop this whole situation. See if we can save some lives. All right? I shake his hand.
He's very he's shocked, and as you shake his hand the second time, this time you feel how
Does the spider crawl out?
No, this time you feel how thin and bony it is, and you almost for a second feel like you're gonna rip it off. That's how brittle his hands feel.
Wow.
I say, have you considered seeing a doctor? You feel a little under the weather there, buddy.
Yes, it's troubling times, but there are millions of Corellian lives at stake. I need to look after them before I look after myself.
What do you think it is? Are you sick, or
I'm sure it's just the stress.
got a case of the demons?
Do you say that to him?
Christ!
No.
Okay. And he says, well, thank you. I hope you can help. There are, like I said, many Corellian lives at stake all
Okay.
across the planet.
Well, yeah,
Can-
I'll
can I-
do my best.
Can I calm Merkava and Cedric that I'm stuck in a vent?
Yes.
I leave the compound.
Okay, can I calm Kasari that I'm stuck in a vent in the tunnels?
Yes.
I do that.
Am I out of earshot of them?
Depends. Are you gonna go down into the tunnels on the right to try and save Jackson, or are you gonna go back into the main tunnel with the tram?
Well, I won't know that I need to save him until he contacts me.
Well, he's contacting you on the way out. You can hear him.
Oh, he's
They
Okay,
can't hear you.
what are your exact words?
Kasari, I'm stuck in a vent in the tunnels. Come help me.
Okay.
Beware, there may be a spider.
Will I have to use stealth to get to the tunnels?
Okay, no, they finally realize you're there. As Kasari is leaving, 3 or 4 of the men, armed with some heavy blaster rifles, run out in front of you and go into the tunnels.
I just keep walking.
Sorry, I need help. I hear them coming.
I see him coming.
I hear them coming. They're gonna arrest me.
I say, look, if there's any part of you that can slip through those little tunnels, I'd do it now, buddy. I say on the tunnel.
Can I flip a destiny die to slip through?
No, but you can roll a daunting coordination check to try and get out before they
Can he
arrive.
flip a destiny die on the daunting coordination check?
Yes, he can.
I
Are
would
you
do
gonna
it.
do that?
I would do it, buddy.
Yeah, daunting
Yep.
is 4, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's not right.
What the hell is...
That's a D, which is difficulty.
Oh my gosh.
S, which is setback. I don't know where the threat comes from. Maybe T.
Yeah, it's T.
T.
Y is, of course. Anyway. Anyway, so you don't get out in time, but with the triumph, I will say that they immediately recognize that you are just a bumbling buffoon. They pull you out. They,
I'm able to
put a-
play stupid, yes!
They gag you, and they tie up your arms, and they take you to the end of the tunnels and throw you out the drain pipe into the outer rural areas of Corellia.
Wow!
Okay, good. They just mistook you for like a drunk person.
I know.
As they
That
walk
seems
in,
quite normal.
they explain to you, they're like, we'd usually report you to the police because that is trespassing, but we don't really want anybody knowing that we're based here.
Why would he say that?
He's a talkative one. He's the same one to let you in. And he says, so we're just going to do you a solid and throw you out into the rural areas. Don't cause any
All
trouble.
gagged and tied up, thanks.
You're going to fall, like, short range. So... take another 6 wounds. Are you still conscious, Jackson?
Just barely.
Okay. We will say that
One away.
we will say that you are then found and taken to the in-city medical center, where you will remain in bacta until morning.
Oh my god. Alright.
Heal
So
3 wounds.
I'm no... only 3?
Only 3.
Alright.
Okay, guys, I'm no longer in the compound. I'm in the.
No,
world.
you didn't have
I'm
your
like-
comlink wasn't put on you when you put it into the bacta. So
So now I'm okay. Good.
Okay. Do we get to meet up with Kasari then?
We'll just
You guys
assume
need a-
he's dead.
you guys meet up just outside the black market, on the other side of it. So you guys are away from the tunnel and away from the black market.
Let's start getting through this black market then.
No, didn't he say we met up there?
You met
Yeah,
up,
we're-
yeah, on the other side of it. Like
Oh, on the other side of
I
it. Cool.
say, hey guys, lot of stuff happened, lot of stuff. One, we probably need to go, find Jackson. I'm fairly certain that he's either dead or unconscious.
He said something about a giant spider.
Well, I don't know anything about that business, but, actually, would I have heard that in the comms, or?
Maybe Jackson, did you say?
I did say something about a giant spider.
I say, oh yeah, that's pretty crazy. But I think the reason he's unconscious is because they grabbed him and threw him down a ravine.
Well, that's never good.
They didn't
Oh,
kill
well.
him though. They just thought he was like a drunk bum. I don't know. Which is good. But
I'm pretty straggly.
I say, but guys, in other news, more important, what I found was the separatists, they are basically like, they're doing something weird. I don't know what it is, but I felt a little bit of dark side energy coming from
Who?
What?
Who?
I was just saying. Did you
Oh.
interrupt me in the middle of saying who? It's like,
Oh, sure.
how fucking rude. Jeez.
Why not?
Okay. I say, coming from one of the city councilors. What was his name, buddy?
His name is Jonathan Creed.
It's coming from Jonathan Creed, one of the city councilors. But in addition to that, I found some interesting stuff. Apparently, the Jackers claim that they didn't do this. That they weren't responsible for stealing all the ships. And people have been, and the government's had trouble contacting them. So I was thinking, while it's unlikely maybe we should actually get the Jackers' side of the story, see if they have been actually stealing the ships. Because if they haven't been, then we need to find out who has. And if they have been, then we should try to get them to stop. And if we can't, then we should probably leave before everything turns to hell on this planet.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I like your
It's
idea.
really late, by the way. It's like 11 o'clock.
Just kidding about the last thing, though. We're not going to leave.
Oh, yeah.
The offer, you guys all know, is still open for you to stay in the medical facility tonight.
Well, I feel like we should find... Oh, he's in the medical facility now, isn't he?
He might be.
Yeah, can I try his comms and see if I get a response?
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah, sure. You hear a robot voice in the other end saying, "Hello, this is the attendant for Jackson Reaver. He is currently in a secure facility," and then they read the address. "Thank you. Goodbye." And she hangs up. Or it.
I'm gonna sigh and... Alright, he's in insert address of medical facility here.
It just so happens to be the one that you're free to stay in tonight.
Alright, well... I'm glad we found you guys, well, most of you guys in one piece anyway. So, we should probably go visit him and see what's up.
Probably.
See if he doesn't have any more information. Doubt it, though.
It's
Yeah,
Jackson.
it is Jackson.
I can tell you about a big spider.
So that stroll on
In the
back
drain.
to the medical.
Wait, Putty, do I still stink? Did they clean me?
You're in Bacta, so you
They
know.
cleaned me.
They make me smell all nice and pretty.
You don't really know. You were unconscious the entire time. You wake up and, well, you're still not awake actually, so I don't know.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Okay.
Huh.
So yeah, we're heading back up, I think, Paddy.
Yeah, that's fine. So you arrive and, you know, you see Jackson in the Bacta tank, very roughed up. They didn't take the gag off of him, so he's still gagged and tied up in the Bacta tank, but he's clearly healing.
I look over at Merkava. We probably should keep those restraints on him for a little bit.
Yeah. Is he conscious?
No.
Oh, man, I guess I'll aggressively roll my eyes at him then. try to make it known even if he's asleep.
That'll teach him.
Yep.
Are you guys gonna sleep tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Heal all strain, and Jackson, you're gonna heal 4 wounds and make a average resilience check. And the droids are gonna go back to work in the morning as well.
Going back to work. Going back to work.
You can heal another 2 wounds. And your crit injury is gone.
Yay.
That's one way to get it gone.
You all wake up, including Jackson, at the same time in the morning. But Jackson, you are still gagged and restrained as the droids are taking you out of the back of the tank.
Oh god! Oh god! Stop it! Stop it!
I guess bacta doesn't taste too good.
Well, I feel like he's more inhaling it because his mouth's gagged. But
You guys notice that there is a commotion on the streets. Many people are running.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Time to cut off Jackson's restraints and let's get the hell out there and see what's going
Oh,
on.
thank God, thank you guys.
we just said restraints, not gag. I get this
Please
one.
stop
I
the
really
monster! Put this thing down! Out of its misery.
I'm gonna rip the gag off.
Thank you.
Nah,
Alright,
Go
so what?
got a job to do.
Okay. I grab my gun. Let's go.
What?
Well, I assume they didn't put me in the back with my gun.
So anyway.
You assumed wrong.
Why would
No,
I put me in
shoots
the back
Bacta.
with my gun?
Yeah,
So
back to repairs weapons now. Well, as humans.
Oh, does it?
I doubt
And
That's
it's
then-
an
bad.
oil bath.
I say. So anyway, as far as I can say, we can either go to the Jackers. I have a couple contacts. We go to the Jackers.
Or we can see what the commotion outside is about.
Oh
we should probably do
shit!
that.
I forgot that there was commotion.
Yeah, is there like a window that we can
Yeah.
look through, buddy?
Yeah.
What do we see out this window?
Out the window, you just see the street. It's a pretty large street, and just a lot of people running with like baggage, belongings, and stuff towards the exit of the city.
We should
Okay.
probably see what that's all about.
I look at the rest of them and say, okay, they're all running that way, so we're gonna run that way, and I'm pointing the opposite direction.
I think we should see what they're running from first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, go towards where they're running away
down
from.
there. We should go down there and talk to them about why they're running.
Well, yeah, or we could make it a surprise, which is always fun.
Or we could go into a potential
Surprises
battle
are fun.
prepared
At
and
this
know what we're
point,
up
you hear
against.
a large bang.
Oh,
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, so it's big.
I look out the window.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm finding a door and heading to the commotion.
Door is right out the window. As you walk outside, people are talking. You can't really make anything out, but they're clearly worried and running.
Can we pull one of them aside and ask them what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. You pull one of them aside and they say, "What? Why are you still here? A giant death droid just burst out of the central vault. Everyone needs to get out of the city immediately."
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Let's go.
yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Why are you
shit.
heading
I'm gonna
that way?
fist
It was
bump
literally
Cedric.
A giant crimson death bot. Get out of here!
Fist
Did you
bump
say
Cedric.
Yeah, fist bump. Then did you say crimson?
Yeah.
I take out my lightsaber and I say, "We're Jedi. Crimson death bots are our speciality."
I'm not a Jedi.
That's why you're the meat shield.
Yeah, you're the tank, Jax.
I'm not a very good tank.
Okay, do you guys start running in the opposite direction?
Yep, let's get going.
After you get a block down there, you notice you can see towering above a couple of blocks down what Merkava and Cedric instantly recognize as some sort of basilisk war droid going towards the exit of the city.
Just like old
I-
times.
I say,
It's not like any basilisk war droid you've ever seen before, though.
I say, guys, I think I know who did this.
Oh.
I think-
Could I have grabbed the stim pack from the hospital before I left?
Yes, and you can use it if you want.
I think it was
Okay.
the Separatists,
I'll
guys.
use it.
I think the Separatists did it.
Really? You think that? I say in a sarcastic tone.
Yes,
That
I
was-
do. It's my thought. You know.
All right. Well,
So,
anyway.
Does somebody wanna roll like core world knowledge to see if they can figure out stuff?
Yeah, I will.
I'll roll it.
It's hard.
Ben, what's your int and proficiency?
2 and none.
Let me take this one, buddy.
I'm gonna
Ben
also flip a
boost
destiny
him
die,
though.
so it's one
Ben-
challenge and 2.
Ben
Alright.
boost Chris, so he gets a boost die. At least.
Yeah, I'm telling him about my home planet, Corellia.
Yeah, and the legendary Crimson War droid that you housed in that center.
So it's one challenge, 2 purple.
Yes. Okay, so the way it's built, it's clearly a custom-built model. It's probably not one that was factory-lined, and the kind of design of it, it looks like it was built very early on in production for the Basilisk War droids. And usually with the Basilisk War droids, they have a very connected outer armor. This one looks like it has different pieces of armor stitched on different parts of it. And finally, the thing you notice about it is that usually the Basilisk War droids you've had have been dark-colored or camouflage-covered in order to fit in war environments. This droid is crimson red. So clearly it's not your typical Basilisk.
It's got a lot of blood on it.
Alright.
It
So,
was clearly painted crimson red, not blood.
this is someone's
But how
project.
so badass would that
And
be?
someone's really proud of it. Now, let's
Yeah.
go take this thing out.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's just a small feeling that this might be connected to that Zabraki lady.
We can only hope.
Racist.
That is racist.
No, but
That is a little bit.
Only because
It's okay,
she
we're
was
all pretty
very
sure you're
droidy.
racist. We can now move on.
All right.
Well, we don't know her name, so it's a
roll
bracket.
initiative.
Yep, sure. Roll initiative.
Is it clear?
Pardon?
Is
Did you
it
clear the
clear?
initiative?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait a second. But also the dice roll did get reset.
I'm assuming we
that's
knew
not-
this was gonna...
Holy.
And it
Holy
reset.
look-
And it reset. And it reset. Okay.
I'm assuming...
Look at roll 20.
I'm assuming...
What I will say is that you
Roll
can
20.
use either because you were prepared, but you might have been shocked by the sight of the droid. So you can use vigilance or cool, your choice.
So shocking.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm shocked.
That's not in it roll, Chris.
Ah, god damn it.
That's not bad. For me.
Gotta get my enemy encounter.
Oh, hey, same roll.
I feel semi-inadequate. Only
Seriously,
having
though, look at
two
roll
dice.
20 and look how awesome it is. It's got a little star.
I wonder what that could signify.
Probably a giant giant Jeff robot? No.
What star are you talking...
Oh, I went missing. Giant Jeff robot. Yeah.
Star... We already learned star means nemesis.
That's not true.
Oh, that's what I thought we learned.
You may think that. I couldn't possibly say.
I thought you were the one who said it.
No, I don't think so. But I'm a girl.
I might just
Okay.
be making a very strong correlation, because you did say that enemy was a nemesis, and she
That's
had a
true.
star.
I did say that. I did say that.
So I'm seeing a link here.
Yep. You might think that. I couldn't possibly say.
So what range are we starting at, Paddy?
Extreme from the droid. Let me just roll their.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Or all the initiative that needs to be rolled for this particular encounter.
Oh dear.
Wait, there's more.
Ooh, that was wrong.
Oh shit. Is that the war droid?
You don't know. This is all meta stuff. You can't tell. You have no clue. You have no clue.
Someone's getting fucked.
Okay, it's a player's character's turn. You can see the droid is at extreme range. It takes 2 maneuvers to get from medium to long and 2 maneuvers to get from long to extreme.
I can get to medium and then
Do nothing else.
no, then yeah, then do nothing. Actually no, I have a blast.
That's true. But remember that this between medium and extreme would be like 4 maneuvers, so it'd be
Yeah.
long range.
Just remember, I do get a boost for combat checks against targets that have not yet acted.
Can you hit it from here? Reliable.
From here, from extreme, probably not. But if I take 2 maneuvers to get the medium, I probably can.
What? How many dice would that be, Jackson? Because if you can do that, you do that.
You do you.
At medium, it would be 3Y, 1G.
What are you doing at medium?
We talk about Jackson moving to medium and trying to shoot it.
It would be long range from medium to extreme. So you would be shooting at long range.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 3 difficulty. I could do it.
If your blaster or whatever you're using has a long range. Sometimes it's medium.
Yeah, just double check that first.
I'll have a look for them as well.
Yeah,
Pretty
see,
sure about
mine's only medium, so I won't be able to shoot.
Yeah, his is medium as well, so you can't shoot that far.
Can't shoot.
Okay,
So-
and that means I can't.
I'd let you do it if you
long.
flipped the Destiny die, but it'd be ridiculously difficult.
Like, it might be better to get me closer to it, so if it moves forward, it's going to attack me rather than you guys, as I'm one of the tankier guys.
Yeah.
Why doesn't someone roll perception real quick with like a hard difficulty? Just because I noticed something from the way you're talking. Somebody might be able to get an insight on it.
Alright, let me see what my perception is.
Not
I've
me.
got 2 skill.
I've got 4 ability.
You got 4 ability and how much skill?
0.
You could combine the two.
So we combine the
skills.
2 skills, and that would be me rolling it, wouldn't it?
Yep.
And it's hard, so 3 difficulty. Ooh, that's unlucky.
Wow, those are really, really good purples.
You don't notice anything.
Okay. So I think I should do that, because then it also allows me to get my brawn up, so I'll have 7 soak.
Yeah.
That's how you got your 7th soak. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here wondering.
And
how the hell
it
do you
also
have
means
so much?
I'll have 6 lightsaber when we get to it. I'll have 6 lightsaber skill.
Oh no.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did you get the 6th skill?
Enhance.
Oh,
It's not a 6 skill, it's a
Ability.
6 ability. So my brawn will be at 6. Which increases my wounds as well. No, it doesn't increase my wounds. I don't think. I can't remember, I'll double check.
I'll have a look. You just focus on taking you to.
Yeah, but I think, yeah, if I can if I force leap to medium, that's literally 1 maneuver. Wait, can I force leap twice in 1 turn?
Yes, I'd let you do it. I'd let you do it as your second maneuver, yeah.
Yeah, so I can... Yeah, that's another one I've got to... Because it just says range bands. So I don't know if it's... I think I can actually... If I roll really well, I can reach it and hit it.
No, not really. Like the way I'm gonna do it is that you would need to have 2 to go from medium.
Okay,
to
yeah, that's
long.
fair. So I can get there and basically I can be in short range from it. I think that's how we're saying this.
No, you'd
If
be
I do two.
You'd be 2 maneuvers away if you were in long and it's in extreme. You'd be 2 maneuvers away.
2
so you'd be
maneuvers
essentially medium.
Medium, essentially medium. So, and that's if I get good rolls.
Yeah.
So do you want me guys to do that? Or attempt that?
Sure.
I would say go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to use my first maneuver to force leap. That's not good.
Do it! Do it!
You can only move to short even if you flip the die, but feel free to. That's your maneuver, so if you don't flip the die, you're not moving. At least not this maneuver.
Well, I think the best option is me not to move and just enable my thing. And then use my second maneuver just to move to short. Maybe.
That would be 2 strain.
With 2 strain, yeah.
Whatever you want to do, dude.
So I don't flip the destiny die. Because we've only got 1 left.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
So I won't take that. I'll take my action to gain my force rating. Commit a force die to increase my brawn by 1. Which increases my soak to 7. And brawn to 6. And then I'm going to use my second maneuver, taking 2 strain, to move into short range towards the creature. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, the basilisk droid is clearly not moving towards you guys. He is going to move here and end his turn. Or its turn.
Return.
Okay.
Okay, so do you see in the top right there? It has... Do you guys see the text? Top left, sorry.
Top left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you guys know that you can keep track of how many times the basilisk droid has moved. This might be of interest to you.
Oh boy.
Oh, fun. So who wants to go next?
Wait, I don't see. How can we do this?
Top
Top
left
left.
of the
Oh,
battle
roll
map.
20.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Um,
If I go, I'm just going to be moving closer. Does it matter? We're all just going in a row.
Yeah,
Well,
I was just going to
actually,
do the standard two maneuvers.
Putty, right now it's at long, right?
Yeah. So if you went to medium, which would be 2 maneuvers, you would be at medium from it. So you shoot it.
Okay. Now, would I still get the boost for quick strike because it hasn't done an action yet?
no, it's
Yes, you would.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
yeah. Let's
Okay, you need to take 2 strain to do that.
And
shoot
then
it.
I will fire.
Because it's in the middle of a bunch of buildings, it's going to be 2 setback. That's going to be 2 difficulty. Oh, I think one sec before you shoot. I think it has some enemy qualities as well. So it is also got 2 adversaries. So it's going to be 2 challenge dice, 2 setback, and then whatever you have.
Triumph! Crit.
What's your damage first?
Damn it, moving through all these pages. I do 7 damage, so 9 damage in total.
9 damage.
Before
you don't have
soak.
you don't have any pierce.
Nope.
Okay, so as you fire at the creature, you notice that your blaster bolt is completely absorbed by some sort of absorption shield. It does no damage.
Oh.
So that
This-
means I can't crit.
Can't crit, didn't go through soak.
Boost somebody.
It would be an upgrade.
Upgrade someone. Yeah.
Arguably
You
better.
give it to
Not
me.
starting with this.
Give it to
Yeah, I
Kasari,
will-
probably.
I'll upgrade whoever decides to go next.
Alright.
I will go next.
Probably the best idea. Kasari, off you go.
Okay, I am going to use my 2 maneuvers, using my action to convert into a maneuver to move to medium range from the creature.
Okay.
Or,
Well, yeah.
or however the fuck however close I can get.
You are actually moving to medium range from it, yeah.
Okay.
So, cool. You move your little ass over there.
Wouldn't it make sense to have the droid be in the engaged ring and having us towards it?
No.
Why not?
Long
We'll probably find out. By Puddy's laugh, that is not a good thing.
No, this is a very friendly droid. Did you not see how much damage Jackson's blaster did to it?
Also, can we take a 5-minute break soon?
Do you want to take a why don't you finish your player turns at the top of the initiative order? We'll take it.
Okay. I'm done with my
Merkava.
turn.
Yeah, you can go. That's cool.
Merkava.
No!
Alright, I'm gonna move to medium.
Okay, cool. That's the top of the initiative order. So we'll take a quick 5-minute, a break until everybody gets back.
I'm
Yep.
back.
I might go pee. So.
Yeah, I might as well.
New round. I'll be right back. Also, Marshall did not deafen himself. Good boy, because he's recording, so you can still hear everything on the recording.
Oh boy.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Who else is?
I'm still here.
Okay, that's it. Are you excited
Nice.
for the combat that is ensuing?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I can't wait until like a blue one and a yellow one pop out of the ground, and then it's just suddenly a rainbow of these fuckers just start pounding us.
That would not
Yep.
be good considering how powerful they are.
Yeah, they don't seem like friendly.
Well, he hasn't attacked you yet.
True. Jackson might get squished, but geez, it's got at least 9 soak.
At least, but if it is 9 soak, breach cuts through that.
Yeah, Breach cuts through that.
So right now, you should be pretty confident.
Yeah. We got 3 guys who can probably... 2 guys and a girl that can probably tank it. And
I stress, it has yet to attack you.
True.
That could mean that it was out of range, though. Maybe it's got short-range weaponry. Who knows? I do.
You do. You do, buddy.
Yeah. By the way, it has a talent called Path of Destruction. Fair warning.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna Google that now.
It's a talent I made up.
Oh. That makes me even more scared.
But hey, I'll tell you that it has the Adversary 2 talent. You can look that up if you want.
That's the one that it upgrades the difficulty. Yeah. Does it have any armor class?
Armor class? No, it's not. It's not a D&D
no.
creature.
Oh, shut up! I've been playing looking at way too much D&D.
Okay, you got 2 straight days of D&D after this.
I know, right? It's gonna be amazing.
This can be good. Does it have any defense? You don't.
Yeah,
know yet.
defense.
But Jackson didn't roll any setback because of defense. So, you know, take from that. It doesn't have it. You could almost certainly guarantee it doesn't have any range defense.
Besides the absorbing thing.
Yeah, that's not defense. That's soak. Oh, you think it's soak? Maybe it's some sort of property. You don't know. All you know is that when Jackson's blaster bolt got completely absorbed by an absorption shield. That's all you know. Marshall's been gone more than 5 minutes. The rest of us have returned.
God damn it, Marshall.
God damn it, Massey.
Putty, I am very still disappointed that you haven't changed the name in Roll20 for the campaign.
I don't think I can.
You can.
You can and you will, or you're a failure.
How? I don't see
If
any
you you have to go. If you click on the image of the campaign rather than like the join link,
Okay.
then I'll have a look how I did it online. And then it's
I can't
then
do
literally just double click on the name.
No, I
Marshall
can't do
might
it.
have to do it.
Yeah,
Marshall
that's...
probably has to.
But
do
I don't care. It's like the server can be called the Mandalorian, which is not a big
Yeah.
deal. Okay, it at 50 at 10-2 I'm gonna just restart and Marshall can take the last player initiative slot.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
he's back.
Finally.
Top of the
I'm
initiative
back.
order. Player turn.
So I could maybe get up to it.
It is 3 maneuvers away from you.
Yeah.
But
So
of course-
I'm basically
force
useless in this fight.
not
Until we
true.
break whatever that happened.
no, you're the one that's going to be stim packing everybody.
Except
You'll
I
get-
have no stim packs.
Quick, someone give him some stim packs.
I could, as an incidental, can I throw him stim packs?
I'd make that. It's gonna be a maneuver.
Ooh.
You can throw him into.
I'm not going to throw you stim packs then. Do you guys mind me taking this first one so I can get up to it? Because I might be able to get up to it and have a better look at it. Marshall, Chris, Ben.
I'm completely fine with
Do
that.
what you want to do.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Okay, I'm going to use my first maneuver to move into the
Wait,
medium
didn't you
range.
dedicate your only force die though?
Oh no, shit! I did.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't actually move up to it. Ooh.
You could make a force power check, but I don't think you're gonna generate anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to generate. I forgot about that. I forgot I actually dedicated it. Because I usually don't have it dedicated. Or I've had two. So I think the best thing for me to do is just to move up. But, actually, no, you guys can get up to it. So you guys go first.
They can, but it'll take both maneuvers, which
Yeah, take both maneuvers. So I think Kasari or Merkava should go first.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's alright.
So, can I engage with it this turn?
You can, but you'll need to take 2 strain or give up your action to do so, because it takes 2 maneuvers to get from where you are to it.
That's totally reasonable. I will take 2 strain.
Yeah. Cool. You gonna hit it?
I'm gonna look at it fiercely, but no, I'm gonna hit it.
All right. It's
And I think I'm gonna attempt a dual wield attack because why not?
Okay, so the
You
way
have
I'm
2
looking at it
lightsabers?
is that you have to be. So I will let you do it, but keep in mind that you're gonna have to be dual wielding for all of combat, or use a maneuver to put one away.
That's fair.
Okay. And Chris, how many lightsabers are you wielding right now?
A single one.
Okay.
And I'm just wielding a single one as well.
So yeah, make you. It would be 3. It'd be 2 challenge and 1 difficulty, 0 setback, and whatever you've got. You don't have the buildings in the way like Jackson did, so no setback.
Oh, I'd also like to. Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm out of maneuvers. Okay.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. See.
Me.
Yeah. See.
What the fuck?
Yeah. See.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Killed the shit out of that. Okay.
Well, you probably haven't killed it.
So I do, with my main lightsaber, I do 13 damage, and then with the offhand, I do 9 damage by activating the second strike with the 2 advantage.
Keep in mind.
How much did you do with the first one?
A 15.
So does soak apply to both separately, or does soak apply? Does anybody know?
Soak should apply to. Actually, I don't know.
I think it
I'm
would
gonna
apply
say
to
that-
each individually.
Each individual hit. So the first one, you feel the power of your lightsaber cuts straight through the protective field, and starts to get like lodged in the armor a little bit. The armor is clearly very tough as well, not just the protective field outside of it. Lightsaber just slices up the protective field, but doesn't quite slice through the armor like you've seen with other things. You're still able to get a good solid hit in, and you're able to break, maybe scratch the outside of the droid a little bit with your first hit. But clearly this is a tougher foe than perhaps you're used to, although probably not used to many foes yourself. The second one, completely absorbed by the armor. Doesn't take any damage.
You can crit, by the way, Marshall.
Can I crit, though?
Yeah.
He used his 2 advantage to use his second
I
attack.
get free advantage from
Okay.
the lightsaber, but I was asking if I... So I did enough damage to crit.
Well, on the first hit you did, so I'm
Okay.
going to let you crit.
What's the vicious quality on that saber again?
It should. Yeah, it should be 3 if I'm remembering correctly. So you should be able to bump that to
yes.
4 with a crit rating of 1.
Because it gives me 2 advantage. That's so ridiculous. Okay. Oh, yay! Bowled over.
Oh,
That's actually pretty impressive for how big this damn thing is. Does it take damage because of how heavy it is?
Jeez.
Yeah, okay. I'll say that it definitely takes a good bit of damage, although it does go crashing into a few buildings, destroying them.
Holy fuck! Can we just all notify that Kasari just knocked over this thing and blew up buildings?
Sorry, what the fuck?
You can't confirm the occupants of the buildings, but so for that reason, I'm not going to say that anybody's dead, but you are still going to take 4 conflict and potential loss of life.
Like,
How the fuck was I didn't know!
no, we could assume that everyone was evacuating because the ground was shaking and everyone was running away.
Don't
you could
worry,
assume that, but you're not sure.
Just spend weeks searching through the rubble to get rid of the conflict.
You notice that it lands particularly gracefully, but it clearly had to go through some subroutines to do so.
I would argue that even if he killed no one, the destruction of buildings is still something bad. It's still evil.
Oh, yeah.
Also, its fall means it's disengaged with you. Oh, well, also, I forgot about the string. Is that your turn?
It is.
Could you in it next for me? Okay, the droid again. It's not like gonna completely ignore Kasari. The droid clearly recognizes the Kasari just bitch slapped it, but it clearly has bigger things in mind, if you can say that about a droid, and continues walking this way. Goes into medium range. It's walking towards the edge of the city, and that's its turn.
All right.
Actually, no, that's not the end of its turn. It used both his maneuvers to do that. It took 2 strain, and it's going to attack Merkava.
Hit me.
You see it. Let's see here. You see, like, probably around 12 blaster cannons on its shoulders.
Okay, maybe not. Don't hit me that hard.
Aim towards you, and it's going to be using the auto fire quality. What's your range defense?
2.
Oh dear. Good luck.
And it's a
Good
short
luck,
range. So
Merkava.
it's going to be
Rest in peace, good brother.
And it's going to be
R.I.P. in peace.
Rest in pepper.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It deals 13 damage to you before soak.
Alright, I'm gonna parry off 10 of that.
You need to use reflect,
Reflect, my bad.
and you can reflect 10 of that off.
Well, 4 is from Reflect, 6 is from Soak.
Okay. Make sure to add that 3 strain.
Yep.
Does it do? How much damage does it do after the reflect?
3.
Okay, so you know, like most of them it missed. Actually, only one. So 3 of them connected, but 2 of them you reflected off, and the last one finally hit you. And
Damn, this machine is a bitch.
No, it's not.
it's gonna use that It's gonna use 2 of its advantage to hit you again for another 3, I guess.
It didn't attack me. It didn't show respect.
Maybe it was aiming for you. It didn't really hit Merkava very well.
You're only a 15-year-old girl.
It doesn't care. It's a fucking death machine.
Well, you don't know that.
That's
It
rude.
could be a dance machine.
It's
Could be
player
a
character.
dance machine.
It's player character's turn. You actually notice as it shoots the barrage that it's got a bit of a spring in its step.
Alright, so player
Alright,
turn
guys,
then.
we just need to put some music on. I suggest Dance Machine.
Oh, man, fuck this
Or
thing.
Dancing Queen.
So
wanna cut it
is
in
that
half.
now in medium range from us? Or
No, it's
Like
in short
from
range
me,
from
or-
Cedric. it's medium range from you,
medium range
Cedric.
Cedric, and then short from
Jackson and Merkava.
Jackson Merkava. Cool.
Long range, no. I don't really. I think it's medium range from Kasari as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
Take 2. Kasari would take 2 maneuvers getting up to it. Cedric, you'd
Yeah.
take 1 maneuver to get into its range band and another to engage.
Yeah. Merkava, do you want to whack it back?
Yeah, I want to whack it back.
Whack
Alright.
it back.
Okay, I'm going to move to engaged with it,
Okay.
and I'm.
Aim.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you. I will aim.
Take 2 strain.
Yep. Good old strain, my friend. Why green. And what's the it's
gonna be 2 challenge
and 2 setback.
No setback. The 2 setback was from the buildings that Jackson was shooting through.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Oh, I miss.
Somehow.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dance machine.
Yeah, it's just I'm mesmerized
It's
by its
just
dancing
dancing.
ability.
Yeah, underestimated its dancing.
Yeah. It is the dancing queen.
Oh my god.
Is it female?
Man, I haven't seen
Have
that
you
movie in
checked?
so long. We should all watch Mamma Mia right now.
No, for the love of God, no.
I believe
Boost
it's my
and
turn.
stuff like that.
Sometimes
Well,
you just need
let's
a
resolve
feel-good
this chat.
musical comedy, Chris.
Yeah,
okay?
you need to decide what you want to do with your advantage, bro.
Upgraded me, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, let's I'll upgrade the next
Boost.
Can't
whoever
upgrade.
goes next, and then I'll specifically upgrade Cedric.
Can't
Boost.
upgrade.
Or
Boost.
boost.
You have
You know
one
what I mean.
advantage. You have 1 advantage left after that.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
would let you climb
You
on
can-
its leg.
Yeah, I'll grab onto its
Yeah.
leg and go for a ride.
Okay. You are now
It
immune
immediately
to its,
dances you off.
you're now immune to the Path of Destruction talent. For now.
I think Jackson, it might be better for me to go up and engage with it. Just because I'm going
Jackson's
to.
not
Oh, yeah.
gonna engage with it, is he?
Well, I think I'm going to deal more damage, if you get what I mean, with those 2 boosts.
Yeah, I just thought.
Rather than-
I thought you had already gone this turn, which is what I was.
No, it
suggesting.
was Kasari. So I'm going to take 2 strain to get into engaged with it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and swing at it.
That's 2 challenge, 0 setback.
Okay, let's have a look at this chat. There we go.
How much damage you
So
deal?
I'm gonna.
Okay, so
Sorry about that. guys.
So the Basilisk War Droid has continued onwards, and off its back comes the mysterious Zaraki lady from yesterday, and an upgraded version of the droid she was with. The droid is going to fire at Jackson.
Why
Good
always
luck,
me?
Jackson. Because you're squishy, Jackson.
No, because the Kasari is probably too far away, and the other 2 are like fighting the droid, so it sees you as a prime target. So it is going to use its pulse wave array as these emitters just generate up and attack you at short range. So what's your range defense, Jackson? Jackson?
Hold on. I'm going to sidestep.
Okay. Let me find that in the
Which
talent
means
tree.
Oh, wait, no. I can only. It's a maneuver, so I don't think I can do it myself.
I doubt it if it's a maneuver. That sounds like an on your turn thing. Is this in your sidestep? Once per round from the sidestep maneuver. Yeah, you can't do that.
God damn it.
Okay.
Alright, so
What's your range defense, my friend?
I have no defense. I'm going to die now.
No, the droid doesn't look particularly capable. So you're probably okay.
Yeah,
I'm also.
Remember, I took out about like 30 of these.
See? Didn't do a thing. All of these pulse arrays just miss you entirely. And it's going to give a boost. It also has the loyal companion, loyal ally trait. So it's going to give 2 boosts to the Zabraki lady, who is going to move to short. And then
Damn,
engage with Jackson.
Kato. God damn it, Kato, where are you?
They have really locked down Jackson as the weak link in this whole thing.
Kato! Kato!
No, she just remembers stabbing you and wants to finish the job.
Fuck you, lady, I'll end you! I will murder your children!
Shank, dead again. Oh well, send him back to the hospital.
Do you have any range, any melee defense?
You know I don't.
I feel the need to ask. So that would be...
You know I'm about to die.
No, you could be fine. Who knows? Who knows, man? You could
Bet
be...
you miss, bitch.
She probably will. I am going to use a destiny die.
Setback!
I'm going to use a
Setback,
destiny
yes!
to upgrade. There we go. Okay.
Blech.
She's gonna take 2 strain as she thrusts the dark flaming blade through your abdomen. It's a pain that is very familiar to you. And she's
Not again!
She's gonna deal 11 wounds.
Didn't beat me this time!
She claps. That's her final maneuver, and that's the end of the turn. That's 2 in it next, so it's a player's turn.
Okay, so we've got a few problems.
Okay, so I think I should engage with the witch lady and try to fight her before she kills Jackson.
Yeah,
let's
that's
kill her.
probably a good idea.
And you guys continue to tank down the beast of hell. And I don't know what we'll do with the droid. We'll just hope he keeps missing for a while.
So, Kasari, you are 2 maneuvers away from the range band that these guys are in right now. I got it wrong earlier.
Yeah, that's...
So it would take 3 maneuvers to engage with anyone in the medium range.
Son of a bitch!
Do you just want to let me swing on the robot then?
Well, yeah, you should do something if I can't actually do anything.
Yeah, go for it.
Then I'm going to spend my 2 maneuvers this turn. I'm going to take 2 strain, aiming twice.
Okay, and you also get another boost on top of that for being on the leg.
Awesome. Then yellow.
Oh, wait, before you do that, I know you've already probably put it all in, but actually we'll do it afterwards. At the end of your turn, you'll make an athletics check to see if you can fail.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh boy, here we go. Get your calculators out, boyo. Okay, so that's going to be 14 damage? No, 13. My bad, 13.
Okay, so you do enough you barely scratch it, but you do.
Well, I have breached 2.
Oh, do you? You didn't mention that last time.
Well, I missed last time.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you deal full damage.
Okay, and let's see. So I'm going to crit. That's plus 30, up to 70 from my lightsaber. Or wait, no, it's up to 80 from my lightsaber, right? Or do I have vicious 5 or 4? Let me check. Oh my god, this is so frustrating.
Pretty sure it's 4. I think we've been over this before.
No, okay, it's vicious 5.
Okay.
Yeah, the extended hilt gives me the 5th. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
I
up
should
to
mention,
80.
by the way, before roll the crit, but I should mention so you guys don't get too excited. It does have a crit-related talent, so just keep that in mind before you celebrate.
God damn it.
Okay, and then I generate an additional 2 advantage, bringing me up to a plus 100. Whew.
Okay. It's gonna take that. And do you want to roll the D100?
Oh, is that for
damn,
reduction?
We have had some shitty rolls.
Yeah.
On these crits.
Is it just D100?
Yeah, it's exclamation mark D100. That's pretty good. Agility.
Or agility, sorry. I was reading it wrong.
Yeah, that's all of its ranged capabilities
I
down.
wish you did this on the assassin, and then she escaped, and we like fucked her up for life.
Are you going to end your turn?
Yeah, so do I owe you an athletics check then?
Yep, it's daunting.
It can't dance anymore.
No, it still can. It's still alright. 3 agility is not too bad.
And that's 4.
Yeah. You're gonna take 5 strain and 2 wounds falling off. You're still engaged.
Can I parry the ground?
No. If that's it, did you end it next before you made the roll?
No, I did not.
Nope.
What if you force power move and like cut open a bit of ground so that it brings it up to you?
Absolutely not. Okay, so
And you're just whacking yourself for a bit of ground.
Yeah,
so the Basilisk Droid has a
spear myself.
So the Basilisk Droid has a talent called Path of Destruction. It can disengage without using a maneuver, and it is going to require both Cedric and Merkava to make an athletics or coordination check, and it's hard, to avoid getting caught in its path.
Okay, looks like that's going to be coordination. Green, purple.
What was it?
Hard,
God
athletics or coordination. Chris, you take 1 strain, 6 wounds.
Can I parry that?
Nope.
Oh.
You're getting basically
Wait, is that
on
with soak?
No, you can soak that, yeah.
Okay, then that's soaked up.
Okay. And Cedric, you avoid it, you can heal 2 strain.
Oh, yay.
So it hasn't used any of its maneuvers yet. So it's going to use its action as a...
Yep.
It's going to use its action as a maneuver and take 2 strain to take 2 maneuvers, and it's going to move to long range.
God damn it.
You can see that it's actually getting quite close to the city wall.
Like, we don't know what it's doing and what it's going after.
We don't want to know.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna destroy the city.
Or
Well,
it's
no,
going
it's going
away
away
from
from
the
the city.
No, it's going to the city.
No, it's going away.
It literally
Way
was
in the
housed
city.
in the center of the city. Everything it's done since has been away from the city.
Oh.
Puddy, can we
I
tell
thought we were out
if
of the city.
can we tell if it's going towards the civilians or away from civilians?
Depends what kind of civilians you're talking about.
Oh.
Like, it's clearly on the main road. There's clearly some civilians in the way, but it's not targeting them. It probably hasn't killed anyone yet, or it might have when Kasari knocked it over. And
We're helping.
the middle of the city is the most population dense. So the more it's moved, the less danger people tend to be in. Unless it's heading towards Corellia City, which is the other city on the planet. You're currently in Karnet City, the capital of Corellia. There's another city, Corellia City,
no.
which is a smaller city. But if it was going to Corellia City, you all know just from being relatively well educated that like this seems like a very inefficient way to do it.
Well, Stabby Lady doesn't seem to be much of the thought-out type, so who knows?
I don't know. She keeps coming after me.
No, there is it's definitely got a purpose, and it's going towards it. And I feel if we let it go, something bad is definitely gonna happen. But I feel like we're gonna struggle to keep up with it.
Oh.
So I'm in that range band.
Yep.
So it'll be 2 maneuvers.
It takes 2 maneuvers to get to its range band.
And then we can't engage with it.
Maybe if we take out its leader over here, the one who's trying to kill me, we'll come back and stop.
I think we're not gonna catch it.
No,
The
we're not.
issue is we're not gonna catch it. So I think we should focus on.
Unless, of course, someone rolled really well on a force move check.
Can any of you like sling me across to it?
No, I meant to move the giant robot, but I mean, you could do that, I guess.
What? Well, you could do both.
Well, actually, I don't think you could.
Wait, Putty, what's the robot's silhouette?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up that for you guys.
Because throwing me will be easier than throwing it.
That is true. That is true. Cedric silhouette is 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, each silhouette is like is like twice or 3 times as large as the previous one. So like,
Yeah,
I assume that's a silhouette 3.
No, it's 4+.
yeah, it's definitely. I would say because a 3 is like a TIE fighter or like a starfighter.
It's probably like I'd say it's probably a 5. I'd say 5.
Wow, that's like a capital ship size. Well, not capital ship, but like it's like the size of a fucking frigate or something. It's big.
Say 4 then.
Yeah. The silhouettes are multiplicative in a big way.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking machine.
Yeah.
So you're the only one here with... Are you the only one here with Force Move, Merkava?
Yes.
And you've already had your turn.
Yep. You can still do a force leap, buddy.
I would
No,
sacrifice my action.
Oh, that's right.
And, like... Yeah, that's the issue. I don't think we can follow it. Because you've taken your... Although...
My thing is,
I'm still in this range band, right? And if I engage with this... with the Zabrak, I'm still in the range band. So on Merkava, if Merkava goes first next turn, could he fling me over so I can grab onto it?
If he passes a move check.
Do you want to try that, Merkava?
Yeah, might as well.
Because that means I can do damage this turn. I'll have to try and survive holding on to it.
Well, I mean, hell, you can suplex a planet, so...
How many range upgrades do you have, Merkava?
2, I think?
Medium. You'd need 3 to move it that far. If you could move into the range band. You can move into the range band.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
You couldn't grab onto the robot, but you could be in his range band.
Okay. So that's at least closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to save Jackson. So I'm gonna engage with Meanie Face over here.
I know.
As my second maneuver, I am going to Stimpack Jackson.
Alright, that's
Take
only
2
4 because he's already taken a Stimpack today.
Yep.
My god, you were just a bullet sponge. And a knife sponge.
And now I'm gonna try and using my action.
I'm the knife sponge.
Okay, it's gonna be 2 challenge, 1 setback.
So that's that. Did anyone give me any boost from before? I remember.
I
No
wanted
one's
to give
gonna
you
base.
a boost.
No. It would
So did I. What?
so no.
So no. Yeah, so that's that. No! Ooh, that's
Shit.
yeah, not great.
She's gonna crit you.
What are you gonna do with the advantage?
I am gonna give myself +1 melee defense,
Okay, that's 3 of them.
and then I am going to. Let me have a look at the rest I can do with these.
I will let you use the remaining 2 to deal 2 wounds in a situation relating to the despair, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you're gonna deal 2 wounds because you're gonna be going in, and she's gonna try to parry it, even though you were about to miss. Using the parry, she is able to leap backwards into short range, but she took 2 wounds in the process. Actually, no, she's not gonna leap there. She's gonna leap like over here, disengaging, I guess.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not awful. So,
Can I go next? Or still needs to go?
I think you should shoot the bottom droid.
Oh, poor thing.
Man, I'm going after this fish that keeps trying to stab me.
No, but that's going to be the thing that you're most likely to hit and do damage to, I feel. As an assumption, though.
Nah, I'm vindictive, I have a vendetta.
Since you've already decided, I can let you know that from the last encounter, you know the droid has more ranged defense than Suzy. I mean, the mysterious Zabraki lady.
We know her name!
To be fair, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that word, so shush.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Whoa.
Alright. It's one difficulty, one challenge, one setback.
I'm also gonna aim twice.
Jackson.
Okay, take 2 strength.
That's really unfortunate.
You've gotten 3 triumphs today and been unable to crit every time.
God damn it!
So you miss with your blaster. It goes all. Actually, what happens is that you miss the Zabraki lady, but it goes into the Basilisk droid, where it is completely absorbed. There's no damage.
Like, I was like, ask if that could happen. Alright, I'm going to.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to upgrade. Did Merkava already go?
Yes.
Merkava's gone.
It's Kasari's the last person on the round.
I'm still gonna upgrade Merkava, and I'm gonna boost the next person to make a check.
Can you do that?
Yeah, because you got a triumph.
Oh yeah.
You got 1 advantage left after that, though. I can say that you dealt a strain to the Basilisk droid for that 1 advantage.
Yes!
There you go. I think you've done more damage to it than Kasari? No. You might have done more damage to it than some people, but I doubt it. I think everyone's got a good shot.
Never Kasari.
Merkava got a good hit in.
She threw it
True,
into
yeah.
buildings.
I think Merkava's actually done the most damage.
Damn it! Damn you, Merkava!
Yeah.
Wait, how much damage did the buildings do?
Not much, because he landed gracefully. A lot of strain, though.
Yeah.
More strain than getting shot by the last Festival watch.
So I was and it next, Jackson. Benjuku.
Okay. I am going to move as close as I can to the Zabraki woman as possible.
You can move into medium range, the medium range band, with both your maneuvers giving up your action.
Sounds good.
Go.
Wait.
In it next to me, darling. What's up?
So, wait, am I in the same band as her, or how close am I to her?
Short range, same band.
Okay.
You can engage with her next turn.
Gotcha.
Unless things change, who knows? Can you in the next one?
Yeah.
So let's see what Mad Lady and Mad Robot.
Well, we're going to start with Mad Lady, who's going to try as a maneuver to force leap. And she is going to flip a destiny die to
Do it.
to jump to long range alongside her robot. That's her turn, actually.
I will find you.
She blows Jackson a kiss before she leaps away.
I shoot the kiss.
Out of turn incidental. The robot, however, is going to shoot at Jackson.
What the hell? God damn
Let's
it.
keep this meme machine going.
Actually, no, first of all, the robot's going to take its maneuver to get to here, and then it's going to shoot at Jackson after taking 2 strain to aim.
Guys, I think we should try to disable the robot instead of killing it and try to interrogate it.
It is a recurring character. What's your range defense, Jackson?
You fucking.
I'm gonna use a destiny die to upgrade this as well. Because, you know.
Oh,
Now you just want to punish me.
Okay, Jackson. Before soak,
R.I.P. in peace.
you're gonna take 11 damage before soak. And then it's. Are you over your wound threshold there?
Yeah.
Okay, so take your first crit.
Take your first crit.
Roll
God
out for me.
damn.
It's not too bad. So the robot shoots you with his first blaster, because he has 2 of these emitters, right? So one pulse comes out of his left shoulder, it hits you right in the abdomen, and you're wobbling, but he's still got the right shoulder, and it hits you again, this time because you realize that the right shoulder has Vicious 3. And so roll a plus 40 crit for me, please. So first you lost your balance, and then a second one came in and you got rolled over.
That is perfect.
And that's the end of its turn, so it's a play.
I will avenge myself.
So Merkava, do you want to try and throw me at them?
Let's do it. So
Wait, so are you guys? Do you guys agree with the plan that we should try to capture the droid?
So you need 1
Yeah,
to
let's just
activate
do it.
Merkava, you need 2 to make it Silhouette 1, and you need a 3rd to extend the range. So you need at least 3 points to pull this off.
okay,
Wait.
and it's just my 2 force die, right?
3 points to do what? What is he trying to do?
Throw Cedric at.
Yeah, you only have 2 force die because you got 1 dedicated to something mysterious and crazy.
Ooh, spooky. Ugh.
You can move Cedric to short range, or move a lightsaber to the droid. Like, not just a lightsaber, that was just my first thought. Any Silhouette 0 object.
Do you guys think I should hurl my saber at it?
If you want to give
Do
it
you
a
have the
free
saber throw?
Saber.
Do you have the saber throw thing?
Well, no.
It's not going to be an official saber throw, it's going to be a very disadvantaged attack.
And he won't get it back.
Maybe not.
Well,
Like,
I mean, he'll
It
have
depends on
to-
the type of. It might get lodged in, or, you know, there's a lot of ways that it could fall to the ground.
You know,
Like,
I'll
me
just
getting the
move
short
Cedric
range.
short.
And it'd have to be the one you're wielding, by the way, Merkava.
Yeah, I figured.
Or somebody else's.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
rip Cedric's saber and throw it.
But then yeah.
And then I throw Cedric too.
No, you'd like, you know, if Cedric agrees, then we wouldn't have a check, but otherwise we'd...
Okay. Okay, so, let's see.
so you've thrown me.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spend, a maneuver trying to
Wait,
keep
where are you
it,
throwing Cedric exactly?
to short range from the beast.
So you're in the middle of 2 range bands right now. It'll take you 1 maneuver, Cedric, to get into their
Okay.
range band.
Okay. And, I'm going to spend my maneuver moving towards the thing. I don't know if that affects what range band I am, or how
Yeah,
far
I'll
away
have you
I'm
be halfway between the range bands like Cedric is.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to end it next turn.
Alright. There's Discord. And I really wish I had another monitor.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, like, I really love what I'm about to do because I'm getting 2 monitors.
You need more than
Bring
2
it
in this day and age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
I wonder
I
what
haven't,
I'm gonna
that's
try-
like.
I haven't had a single
Try to be
monitor
around
since
in
like
my laptop.
2004.
So, the Basilisk War Droid is going to spend its action and 2 strain to move to extreme range. It is now right on the city wall.
It's actually like standing on the wall.
It looks like it's preparing, as crazy as this sounds, it looks like it's preparing to leap over it.
Willie. Is he gonna do a twirl too?
It's gonna do a backflip.
Just gonna kick his heels in the air.
So I think it's probably best for me to go now, considering I can attack the lady.
You guys are so mean to her.
Fuck her.
Yeah, I just want to find out who it is.
kill her.
And maybe cut off one of her
Well,
limbs.
instead of attacking her, why don't you ask her?
Cut off her head.
Yeah, but
That's
that
an
means
incidental.
talking, Putty.
Well, no, last time we tried talking to her,
You-
frickin' Jackson ended up with dad lips, really.
Putty, you allowed the incidental talking roll, right?
Unless you make a check as part of the talking.
But you can
which
just
becomes
you can
action.
talk regularly
just
as an
talk, yeah.
incidental. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to start rolling.
You could just try talking.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's me, Marshall. So me talking will probably
What is
make
your
things
name?
worse.
Is that
Cedric.
hard? No, you fucking.
Sorry, at this point, would you like to shout this across at this wacky lady?
I say, what is your name, stranger?
So she's like, she looks a little off guard, like she wasn't expecting this. And then she like swipes her sword and says, Sazine Brakagu, last heir to the Night Sister throne. Pleasure.
So
Okay, so
I'm
she's
gonna
related to Xiao.
I'm gonna get right and engage with her and said, huh, I know a Brakagu.
It's gonna take 2 maneuvers to do that.
Yeah, I took the 2 strand.
Okay.
And then you cover yourself in butter.
I say, buddy, I know a Brakagu. Happen to be very good friends with a Brakagu.
She doesn't
you
seem
know her?
surprised.
Do you use your action or?
Cut her head off.
I'm gonna ask her, do you know anyone Xiao? Xiao
Yes.
Brakagu?
She sarcastically says, no, never heard of her. Coincidence.
We literally had a memo,
What?
datapad entry of her talking about Shao.
I know, but it's a good question to ask, just to double check it is actually her, 100%,
Oh, yeah,
and not
'cause
some
she has
fake.
arms.
Yeah. And then I asked, can we talk a little bit in a more, I don't know, private way and not like any Armageddon-y sort of way with a giant robot?
This is your action. Roll charm against.
Oh lord. I'm gonna flip Destiny for this.
Okay, it's 2 challenge and 1 difficulty, and then of course you can upgrade your check.
So, was that 2 challenge?
2
Was
challenge and 1 difficulty.
that? Okay. That's not good. I am not very charming.
You've left yourself open for an attack. It'll be up. The next attack against you will be upgraded, and she doesn't respond.
Great.
You like put down
In the
your
next-
lightsaber and you're like, let's hug it out.
However,
See, this is what happens when we start talking.
I will say,
Well-
Charles, that engaged your bravery.
Yay!
That's a pretty brave thing to do. Okay, it's player turn. That's 2 player turns.
I am going to run up to the skull, to the floating skull, and
It's not a floating skull, it's an attack droid.
I can't not imagine it as a floating skull from Doom.
Do I need
Okay.
to make a token for every enemy?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Be-
think, I don't
be
think you
better than
do.
Wizards of the Coast.
I prefer the idea of fighting a floating skull.
That's fine. That's okay. I
Okay.
can respect that.
So how close am I to it?
Short range. You can engage with 1 maneuver.
Okay. So we want to
Michael
take
Jackson's golf cart.
we want to take the droid prisoner,
I
right?
I wonder who's
Yeah.
the Jedi of this group, right?
Okay. I am going to use my first maneuver to engage. I'm going to use my second maneuver, taking 2 strain, to disarm myself. I'm going to fight unarmed because I can't deal strain with lightsabers.
That's great.
You could have just like grabbed the pistol.
By disarm
like-
yourself, you mean like put it away, right? Or
Yeah,
you
put my
literally throwing it?
lightsabers away.
Okay.
I have a whole maneuver. I'm going to do this professionally.
Yeah, of course. Hey, I'd let you throw them across the fucking playing field for an incidental if you want.
Just throw them at it. Just throw
I think
them.
actually dropping something in your hand is an incidental if you just drop it on the floor.
So if you drop it on the floor, it's an incidental, and then you can aim.
All this sounds very shady. I'm just gonna put him away. I don't think good Jedi treat their lightsabers like fucking cheap smartphones. Don't just drop
Yeah,
them.
but you are a Padawan.
What?
Huh?
Who are you talking to, Martian? Two of us spoke.
I was at Putty. What'd you say?
I said that one of them you crafted yourself. It's very special too.
That's true. Very special. The other's just a piece of junk I found.
Oh, poor Chris.
I'm just kidding. Okay. What does this guy have setback adversary wise?
2 setback and I think 0 adversary, but let me just check. Yep, 0 adversary.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him right in his goddamn mouth.
Give him a kicking.
Boom! We call that 6 strain, buddy.
Nice. 1 second. That doesn't ignore any soak, right?
No, unfortunately not. Not until I get the token of the monkey fist or whatever that thing's called.
You hit its blank face, and you realize it's quite stiff. It absorbs a lot of the shock, but you do damage.
No, strain.
You estimate.
I want to do strain.
Yeah.
Oh.
You do damage.
Damage as yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. What were you saying?
And also, it's a rival, so you don't.
No. But rivals can still get knocked out from if you deal. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Did I interrupt you? Were you gonna say something else or?
No, I was just saying that it's a really sturdy, but you realize you get through, but very minimally.
Okay. Gotta punch harder.
Pretty sturdy droid.
Gotta punch harder. Next.
Yep. Is.
And I would have helped
Actually,
Jackson, but I have no stim packs or medicine.
I'm gonna introduce my new rule. We're not gonna have any bonuses to this, but Jackson, make an unmodified crit roll. No modifiers.
What?
Make a crit roll. Unmodified crit roll.
Oh god. Oh god.
At least there's no pluses. There's no pluses at least.
He's bleeding out, people.
So I could just so I could lose a limb just sitting here.
I don't think a limb.
Just a limb pops off.
Not if he doesn't. Here's the thing. As long as he doesn't modify it, no. But if you stand there long enough, when you wake up and someone actually crits you, they could get like a plus 200 or something.
So we just leave him there for 3 days. He has like a plus 400.
Okay, so
and
making it
completely
next,
fucked
Jackson.
up. He's just...
Ow.
In it next, Jackson.
I've so taken
Could
that
one of you
over.
heal me, please? It'll take 2 stim packs.
I have no stim packs, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm an ascetic. I
So
don't carry
Sazine
around useless things.
is going to attack you, Cedric, with an upgraded check. What's your
Prepare
melee
to
defense?
die.
I have 1 melee defense.
I'm going to use
this is
Destiny
not
to
gonna be
upgrade
fun.
it.
Oh
Again.
no. This might hurt.
No, I'm not going to use Destiny. I'm just going to take the
This
upgrade
is still
from
gonna hurt.
the despair, and she's going to hit you. You're going to take 9 wounds before soak.
This looks ridiculous.
Does that go through soak?
Oh yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. It does go through 2 soak. But no,
Goes
it
through
goes
2
through 3 soak. 3 soak. Goes through.
So I get rid of 4 of it, and then I can parry the rest off, taking 3 strain.
What? But so you took no damage.
Took no damage.
Okay, so she goes at you, and she obviously she's able to hit correctly, but you manage to get your lightsaber in the way and completely parry off the damage. However, there is a complication because she's going to crit.
And I have not yet picked up the durable trait, which I really need to, probably.
That's an
That'd be good.
Not too much danger.
That or you could spec into armor like I did and just
I think that's our highest crit roll.
Well, right. So
Wait,
as you
that's
parry it
different.
off,
That's different than being cut off, or is it?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is there one for being cut off? I believe there is.
It would have been one high or two higher.
Okay.
So Charles, you break your right arm when you try to parry it. Broken.
Oh.
So she is then going to use her first maneuver of the round.
Thank God there were no pluses on that fucking roll. That would have been really bad.
Yeah.
How come all our rolls for crits are horrible?
She's going to successfully leap to extreme range.
She's satisfied. She broke your arm and ran.
What a bitch.
That's like her MO. She like fucks people up and then runs.
Well, Jackson has 2 abdomen holes right now. Cedric has a broken arm. Is the droid's engaged with you, right?
Yes.
So the droid, you notice, out of the emitters, you remember that there are 2 blades coming out of it, basically where its arms used to be. So it's going to try and hit you with the blades.
It's really good at doing the robot.
Good day, Blaze.
Pulse wave edges. So, do you have any melee defense?
I do not.
Okay.
My melee defense is my
Oh!
god, Jesus Christ.
Never mind.
He'll protect me.
We forgot.
Fuck!
Hey, it's a good thing that they hit you with these, because its guns have
With the
vicious.
Okay.
But it's melee weapons.
I
don't.
feel
So
so
it's
lucky.
It's gonna hit you for 9 wounds. It goes through 2
Well,
soak.
damage or wounds?
Damage.
Okay.
It's wounds though. You know what I mean? Wait. Do you mean like before or after soak?
Well, wounds is what you take. Damage is what is given to you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's gonna deal 9 damage.
Like,
Yeah, sure.
anyway, I don't fucking know.
I say wounds.
9 damage in the version of.
It deals 9 damage. It ignores 2 soak. How much damage do you end up taking?
I took 6 wounds.
Okay, so it gets a really good shot off you. Clearly, you've got a gash, a cut, maybe somewhere around your shoulder. These things like to aim for the shoulder. Maybe they like cutting off arms. Who knows? And
Don't let him go near Cedric.
gonna use the triumph to crit. Roll a crit.
I ain't no bitch.
Merkava.
Okay, that's the wound from the blades, agonizingly wounding you.
Well, that is really gonna make knocking this thing out hard. Fuck
Merkava, do you want to try throwing me again?
Forget the death robot. We're about to all die.
I'm fine.
No, Merkava needs to be within short range of you to throw. The range upgrade only applies to how far he can throw.
Yeah, because he's me. No, he's within short from me because he's in between the range bands.
He needs to spend 1 maneuver to be within short of you. He's currently in medium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he could throw you if he did that maneuver.
If you do that maneuver, then you can throw me, or you could go over and heal Jax.
Yeah, I was gonna go heal Jackson because, you know...
But
That
then
is
you're
probably
giving up the
more-
death robot and the death lady.
Yeah, Ben's at 3 critical injuries. Any more, and he...
To be fair, if Kasari can tank for a little bit, we could probably let 1 more injury stack up. But
What the fuck?
Are you just willing to let me die?
No,
Okay.
you literally cannot die from these crits.
Are you
Literally.
willing to
literally can't.
literally let me get to plus 100 crits the next time I crit? I'm probably gonna
You
die.
can spend like a month in bacta and be fine.
A whole month.
Yeah, we'll just have to be like, hey, yo, get a bacta for the.
I can sort
Yeah,
of fly. I can do it.
No, Kato
flying.
Kato can fly.
Yeah,
Kato can
yeah.
fly.
Kato's better
Kato's
than
actually-
Jackson. at flying.
Exactly, Kato's actually better than me.
And you're
Okay.
an astromech droid now.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do.
is it my go then?
Yeah, it's your go. It's up
Alright.
to you.
I'm gonna move Jackson. I'm gonna take 2 strain
you're-
and...
It's 2 maneuvers to get to Jackson.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, so you literally can't heal him. Oh no,
You
you
can do a
can use an
medicine
action. You can use an action to stimpack, or you
Yeah.
can medicine.
A stim pack is a maneuver. You cannot do more than 2
Oh,
maneuvers on your turn.
yeah.
No matter what
No,
your
I'm gonna spend my action moving, then my maneuver moving.
No,
and
because
then-
you're using your action to take another maneuver. That doesn't turn it into an action. You can still only do 2 maneuvers around.
Oh, okay.
So you could still throw me with
No.
1 maneuver.
Could I medicine check him?
That's an
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an action. Yeah, you could do it. It would be hard, I think.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh.
Do you want to use Destiny?
What? No.
Wow! Wow!
Hey, I'm over here. All right.
That's a resounding no. You healed 1 wound, Jackson.
Yes.
You cannot medicine check him until the end of the encounter.
You put a band-aid over the enormous blood loss.
I'd like to think that I just started working on him.
His like throat's been slit open, and you throw some flour in there. You're like, this'll
that help-
clot it up.
Yep.
Is that your turn,
We'll come
Merkava?
back with some sugar.
Yeah, I can't do
later.
anything else.
Okay, the droid is going to leap over the outer wall of Coronet City. He's pretty much gone. You can't see him anymore.
Bye. It was nice to meet you.
You hear
Good
stomping
riddance.
as it continues walking, but you can't see the droid anymore.
So here's the question: do I go after the lady or go after the robot?
Your arm is broken.
The best answer ever!
Tis a flesh
So
wound.
clearly,
and
I
it
go
runs
after. Clearly, because I am brave, I should go after the lady, right?
Alright, everyone
Yeah.
line up. You're about to get medicine checked the fuck out. Alright, combat's over, right?
No.
No, there's still
No,
2 enemies
no.
on the field.
Oh my god.
What are you, drunk? There's a
No,
robot
I
I'm
thought-
fighting.
You at least
Uh,
have to deal with the robot before combat's over.
We're all gonna gang up on it and beat the living crap out of it.
so I can't
And then
engage.
take it as our take it as our like last member of our group.
So I'll take this turn and I'll attack the robot.
Yeah, you said it. I don't think I can actually do anything helpful, really.
Go after the lady!
So I'm gonna use my maneuver and my second maneuver and suffer 2 strain to upgrade my brawl check twice.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is cool. And how much setback did you say this asshole has? 2?
Yes, 2 step back, no adversary.
Fuck, this is gonna be hard. Okay.
You could just come get my gun, which has the stun setting.
Okay, it'll be an agility check and I'll have even less skill. So, no. Okay.
But you'll directly deal strain.
It's got a good standing game. You know, it's got a good head bob, a good defense. Not quite Floyd Jr., but almost there.
I'll give the I'll use one of the advantage to heal myself and the other advantage to throw a boost die to the next active character.
How do you react when the droid is able to head bob your punches?
I spit in its eye.
Oh Jesus! It doesn't have any eyes. It's a blank face.
I spit in its mouth.
It doesn't have any mouth. It's a
I
blank
spit
face.
on it.
That's very rude. It takes 1 strain from the spit.
Not as rude as it would have been if it had a face and eyes and
By the
shit.
way, that spit did as much strain to it as your punch did last round.
The spit did strain.
Yeah, it took 1 strain. It's very upset.
Well, this is annoying.
So yeah, I can't engage with either.
Starting to think
because
we have
I'm
to
at
get our hands
long.
dirty here.
You know, you could take a. Oh no, because you can't force sleep. But you could get into the
Yeah,
same
can't
range band as her. And she.
I can
she
engage,
is-
but I can't do an action.
No, but she is at the wall to the edge of the city. Right now, it looks pretty implausible that she's going to be able to go anywhere, to be fair. Although you know she can force sleep, but how high can she force sleep? That is a good question.
Well, she's got
She
2
forces to
range.
medium range.
She's got 2, so she theoretically she
How
gets
high is the wall?
dark side point.
It's at long range.
Okay, so she can't leap the whole way.
She can.
No, she can't.
She can get up to 4.
Unless she has abilities beyond the scope of the normal rules,
Yeah,
which
you can't
I suppose
use the
is
range upgrade more than once, Charles.
so.
Can you not?
Maybe Putty gave her powers beyond the scope of the normal rules, but I doubt it. So, like, no, I don't think she can.
It's not just like it isn't just a flat wall as well, Cedric. You can see that there are a few inclines, so you could, unlike last time, there's more chance of you being able to follow her up the wall. I'll say that much. There's a few like scaffolding pieces. There's also an indent halfway through the wall, clearly like a guard post for outside the city, controlling the turrets and stuff that they have outside the wall. There's also a big fucking ladder. Forgot to mention that. Big fucking.
There's a big fucking
ladder. Yeah.
Oh, might use that. Yeah.
Yeah, so she might use that.
It goes all the way, but like I said, it's long range, so it takes something like 3 or 4 maneuvers to get all the way up it. I guess I'll decide that when we get to someone climbing.
So who's going next?
Well, it would be me because Jackson's still on the.
Okay, dude.
Well, it could be Jackson. Just take his crit now.
Yeah, I'm going to use my action to get a maneuver, get into the extreme range van.
You'd also have to. Oh no, yeah, no, sorry.
Don't stop. Okay. You were supposed to.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna have the droid take an attack against Jackson for that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what? He was overpowered, so he gets an attack against him. I'll give it like heavy setback though.
Wait, what? No!
Yay!
It looks at Jackson.
Too strain.
Jackson like shouts. No, the droid's taking 2 strain.
No, wait. I was overpowered, so it has to use the exact same pool as before.
Yeah, but it didn't have a pool, so I just gave it a bunch of setback. So what I'll say is that you let out a sound, and the droid twitched and shot, but like overloaded his blaster. Anyway, Cedric, you've used both maneuvers. Do you want to use an action to do something?
No, I used my action to get a maneuver.
Okay, so she is not engaged with you, so what she's going to do is she's going to look at you, and she's going to say, "You don't give up easily, do you?" At your, like, wiggling broken arm that looks really fucking gross.
I'm carrying the lightsaber in my left hand.
Is it a compound fracture? Is the bone sticking out of the skin?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's really fucked up. It's definitely not shaped properly.
It's going like completely the other way.
By the way, I would give you upgrade on lightsaber checks, even though you're using your left hand, because just you probably use both with your style. And she is going to try and use Force Leap up the ladder.
I hope she breaks your other arm, and then you fight with your foot.
Oh, actually, Puddy.
Yeah.
Can I take the strain before to remove my committed force die?
Yeah, because you would still have your action if you took strain to take the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So she is going to jump up, like, most of the way up the ladder, and then use her maneuver to get almost to the top. She's not quite over at the top yet, but she's almost at the top. And she's then going to, because she's still got an action, she's going to take 2 strain, she's going to look down at you, and she's going to shoot you with her blaster pistol.
Oh, yay.
Let me just give her the...
I have 1 range defense.
Cool, thank you. And we're going to say that this is like medium range.
Please break his other arm.
It would be hilarious.
Because then you wouldn't be able to hold on to the ladder.
She's going to take 2 strain, and she is going to deal... no. She's going to deal 7 damage before...
Okay, so I take 1 wound.
Okay, so it's going to be like, she shoots at your arm, but she misses and just catches you in the leg. No big deal. Flesh wound.
I shout up, "Is that all you've got?"
No, I literally stabbed your friend and broke your arm. This is just the icing on the cake, sweetie.
Yeah, she got you there.
Well, this isn't very sweet. I want a refund.
Well, now you're just now you're just saying dumb stuff.
What kind of trash talk?
The droid is gonna.
He may be delusional from the pain.
The droid is gonna disengage from you, Kasari, and attack you with the pulse emitters. I'm gonna use Destiny to upgrade it. What's your range defense?
Bad. 0.
Okay.
Just remember, Kasari's a tiny baby person. She doesn't have any defense. She won't for a while, maybe ever.
That's weird. I fucked that up big time.
That was, shit. What'd you even do?
It's okay. It misses entirely, but it's gonna upgrade its melee defense by 1, and it's gonna pass on a boost to the next person.
Which is him.
No, it's probably gonna be Sazine.
Oh, okay.
Who knows, though? Who knows?
I think I should try to tackle this asshole. And, like, grapple him.
Well...
do you allow grappling? Can I roll an athletics check to try to grapple him?
Yeah.
Do a brain buster?
No, I'll say that's part of a brawl check. You can spend 2 advantage on brawl to send him prone and go prone with him.
Ooh. Go prone?
And then he'll give up his free maneuver if you do that.
I go prone. Okay.
And he'd have to make checks to get out of it and stuff.
We're gonna roll around in the hay like horny teenagers.
Except it's a 15-year-old and a robot, which is super weird. You're also not engaged with him yet, Marshall?
15-year-old is a teenager, Putty.
That's true. Yeah, he disengaged with you, by the way, so...
Okay.
You're gonna attack him.
I will use my standard maneuver to engage.
Okie dokie.
And I will roll a brawl check. So even if I fail on the check, if I have enough advantage, can I grapple, or is that only on a success?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, 2 advantage, you can grapple.
Cool. I'm gonna grapple the fuck out of him. You haven't even seen how good I can grapple.
Gonna take mount. Or maybe half guard. Depends on how good.
I'm gonna suffer 2 strain to upgrade it by 1. And...
It's 2 strain on top of a strain cost for the talent, right? The talent's like 1 strain, right?
Yes, the talent's 1 strain as well. 2 setback, a bajillion setback.
We're gonna finish for anybody concerned about time. We're gonna finish as soon as the combat's over.
Yeah! Oh, damn it! Not enough to grapple, and probably not enough to do anything.
How much damage do you do?
I just spit.
Give it a hug.
I do 5 damage.
Yeah, no, it manages. He doesn't head bob you anymore, but you hit his guard, and he solidly shrugs it off.
I use my advantage to give a boost to the next person.
Okay. Alright, so Sazine is gonna climb up to the top, and she's out of sight of you now, Cedric.
Great.
We are all kind of fucked up, guys.
We're gonna need to spend a few days in the bacta.
Like, all of us have taken a good amount of damage. Most of us have taken a lot of strain, too. Jackson is completely fucked. He has, like, 4 crits now or something.
No, that means I get to make more medicine checks on him. Hooray!
Dr. Merkava.
Alright.
I just want to let you know, Petty, that this is both a hilarious and a really cruel homebrew rule you've had.
I don't think it's that bad yet. It's still in testing phase. Currently, I like it. I think it's good.
If anyone attacks Jackson in this vulnerable state, he's so fucked.
Alright, I guess
you know how the enemies feel with Chris around.
I'm not that scary.
It's like
I was worried that Basilisk Droid was going to get fucked earlier. It had an ability that literally says when you take a crit once per session, you can choose to not take that crit. So at least I had a backup.
Yeah.
Okay, so, is it my turn?
It's you or Jackson or Cedric.
Okay, I'm just gonna frickin' double pump, what's-his-face with the stim pack.
That'll be 3 and 2 wounds.
No, I only had 1 stim pack today.
I'm sure you had 2, because someone did give you a stim pack earlier.
I gave you a stim pack earlier.
And you took one before the battle began, from the medical
Wait, when
center.
did you give me a stim pack earlier, Cedric?
Like,
you did
when
reduce the wounds, we saw.
Yeah, you already reduced.
3 wounds and 2 wounds.
It was before you went down.
Yeah, okay, so that's 5 wounds off. Please tell me you're fucking stable at this point.
Are you awake?
Are you at your wound threshold?
I am
What-
14 of 14.
So you're not awake.
Heal me.
Oh my lord!
Heal me.
Can't
Merkava,
heal you.
make that medicine
You
check.
can't do a medicine check.
Okay,
no,
we're still in
God.
combat.
Encounter.
Still in combat. Well, there's only
That's
one
it.
combatant left.
That's the end of your turn, Merkava, because you only have an action left. And
Wait. Could he, as an incidental, pick up the gun that's on the ground and shoot at the droid?
it'd be a maneuver to pick up the gun.
Oh,
Change
shit.
of rules from last time. I was wrong when I let you pick it up at incidental last.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything, Merkava?
I don't think he can.
I don't.
Okay, Marshall has taken it upon himself. Cedric, well, Jackson
we're
just
already
rolled
kind of over, and it's like he can't do anything. So let's just move on.
Yeah.
Jackson, roll your crit.
Yeah.
And then Cedric,
Jackson,
what do you
do
want
it
to do while he's rolling that crit?
now.
Oh no! Sudden jolt.
No, it's from when I double fisted you with the stim packs.
That's from Merkava beating his chest to get his heart restarted.
Cedric, what are you gonna do? Quick.
I am going to use my force leap
Okay.
to try and get closer
To the action or to Sazine?
to the action. I'm letting
Okay,
her
you're
go now.
If you're using that, you would be halfway between the range band.
Yeah, I'll use it. I'll take the strain, the conflict,
I'll flip the
I'll flip
destiny.
the destiny.
Oh,
Oh, go for it. No, go for
Do it.
and then I'm going to use my other maneuver.
I just
taking
realized I
2 more
flipped the
strain.
wrong one.
You're too used to my side of the screen. So you're taking the strength move?
No, I'm going to use my action.
My action. Yeah, okay.
Convert it. And that's the end of my turn.
I did that fucked up, so you do it. The robot is gonna disengage from Kasari and shoot her.
Wait, what? I'm not good enough for you?
You didn't grapple it. It wouldn't have done it if you didn't if you grappled it properly.
Cripple me again, I dare you.
Oh yeah, I did do that to you once. That's a shame. It's gonna deal 9 damage to you.
Well, that's
9
a
damage.
lot. With
No, 11. 11 damage to you.
Holy. How much of that
And
is
it-
Pierce?
No pierce on that one. So how much damage is that gonna do?
It's gonna be more than a lot. It's gonna be 6 damage. I am 1 away from passing out.
Okay, so it clearly gets a really good shot on you, and is going for the kill, but it isn't quite able to take it up yet.
I need
And
to
it's a player turn.
Note to self: start buying stim packs.
That's why I had 25 of them in the fucking
We're not
Mandalorian
all
Wars.
money bags. I
To be
am-
fair,
Some of them.
I've got
R2-D2 started at
31.
Okay, I'm gonna take this turn. I'm gonna try it. Fuck this whole soft hands technique. It's not getting us anywhere. I'm gonna use a maneuver to engage. I'm gonna use a maneuver.
I just love the fact that you are legitimately just punching a robot.
He's not anymore by the sounds of things.
I'm gonna use my maneuver to engage. I'm gonna use 2 strain to pull out my goddamn real weapons. Actually, no, just 1 weapon because it's hard enough
Just
as
one?
it is. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out just Chris's lightsaber, and I'm gonna attack with that bad boy.
2 setback, 0 adversary. I'm gonna use Destiny Dice to upgrade one of the difficulty into a challenge though.
As this wasn't hard enough anyway.
Yeah, I have a load of them. You guys need them.
Pick it on the little girl.
Go on, Kasari.
Did anyone use my boost?
You can use it. You can use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it because none of us
That's
has
not
made
how
a
it
check.
works.
No, that's not how it works, but I'll let you use it.
Well,
because
wait,
you-
no. If no one made a
No,
check,
none of us have made a check.
didn't
No,
what's his name
it is
do
the
a
next
medicine
allied
check?
characters check. If they don't make a check, then it goes away. It is
Oh.
the next allied characters check. But I'll let you
Oh.
use it because you haven't been using a lot of your shit today.
mean not a lot of my shit?
Not you. I mean the party. When you've been passing on boosts and
Oh.
upgrades, you've been forgetting them all.
Okay.
God, you don't have to be so cross about it.
I'm pissed!
How much damage do you do, Marshall?
14 damage, a real amount!
Really? Holy shit!
How would you like to do this?
I would like to say, you made me, I wanted to take you alive! And
It looks at you in its blank face, and even though you can't see it, you can feel in the force a single tear dripping down its mechanical face.
I cry as
20 conflicts!
I decapitate the droid.
Okay, so as you decapitate it, the rest of its body goes limp. First the left emitter rolls across the floor, then the right emitter rolls across the floor. It falls to its knees and erupts into a pile of bullets.
We might be
That
able
is
to
the
actually,
end.
we might be able to get info off of the dead droid, like,
I was
Yeah.
gonna say if it was just
Well, that is the end of combat, and that is the end of the session.
can I roll strain?
You can roll
wait.
this.
Could I roll like a series of 100 medical checks on
You
everybody?
can only do
You
one.
can do that at the start of next one.
And
Okay.
you can only do one on each person.
Yeah.
Actually,
No, I thought I
don't.
could do one for every crit.
Oh,
You can do
for
that
every
as well.
crit,
For wounds,
but
one.
but if you for wounds one.
Oh, well, yeah.
I think I have like 4 crits at this point, maybe 5.
4, I think it is.
I think we need a spacecation.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
supposed to be the spacecation.
Well, that makes no god. There's a giant death robot. This is the shittiest vacation ever.
I still maintain that robot was causing nobody any damage until you throw it into a bunch of buildings.
That was an accident.
And now we're heroes.
Can't wait
Well, no,
till I
there's an
get
achievement called Big. So this is the first week where I can tell you guys achievements that you missed.
All fun.
You rolled cool,
so-
right?
Aw, I'm
Yeah,
sad
or
I missed an
discipline, I think.
achievement.
Missed 2.
Aw.
Well, they're mutually exclusive though. You couldn't have gotten both of them. There's
Wait,
also one you
it's
missed.
cool or what?
I think discipline.
Yeah, cooler discipline.
Ooh. What do I recover?
4 string.
What do I recover?
I'll take it.
2 string. Kasari recovers 1 string. Cedric
No
recovers
wounds?
3 string. No wounds.
I need wounds.
Okay. Marshall, do you want me to do the experience and achievements on screen or off screen?
That's up to you. Your call.
What did you do last week?
I had
I
it
believe.
off.
Okay.
Who would like to say goodbye?
I already did.
I want to die. I mean, goodbye.
Let's have it. Okay.